how you see, database means what? Where the data will be saved. So how you are going to get that? Will you get any access to the database? Will you get any access to the database?
No.
No, you will not get any access to the database. Then how they are going to provide you the data? In the form of an Excel sheet. Am I right? Yes or no? They will provide you the data in the form of an Excel sheet. So if they
Okay.
provide you the data in the form of an Excel sheet, again you have to use the same lines of code. Am I right? Yes or no? They will not give the access to the database. They will give the data in the form of an Excel sheet. So whatever the data they give in the form of an Excel sheet, you have to use these lines of code to get the data. Okay?
Okay, it's not like a database application like Excel, MS Word, or database application Microsoft Access. It's not like that one.
No. They will not get
I was
the access to
thinking
the
maybe like Excel, there is a application like Microsoft Access is a database, that one.
Microsoft Excel. It is a sheet. It is not a database. They will pull the data, they will copy it, put it in an Excel sheet, and then they are going to send it to you. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's go ahead and start with Selenium. So QTP is also a automation. Here Selenium is also an
I contacted the support desk, but they didn't install the program. Why? When do we need to install?
Okay, so give them a call tomorrow. They will be available.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So Selenium, it is also an automation tool. Selenium is also an automation tool. Okay, but you call it as an open source tool. That means, see, for QTP, it is a licensed version. That means you require some license to go ahead and install the software. Whereas for Selenium, you don't require any license. You can directly download the software from the internet. Okay, so Selenium is nothing but it is an open source functional automation tool. It is an open source functional automation tool. So what is automation testing? Automation testing means what? Automation testing means what? Performing testing on the software application with the help of an automation tool is called automation testing. Performing testing on the software application with the help of an automation tool is called automation testing. So when to start automation? When can you start the automation? Only once the application is stable, then only you can go ahead and do this automation testing. Okay, and when we are going to start the automation testing? When we are going to start the automation testing? Only after completion of one cycle of manual testing in a project, then only you can go for automation testing. Okay, only after completion of one cycle of manual testing in a project, then only you can go for automation testing. So to work on Selenium, first thing you should have Eclipse installed on your system. Eclipse installed on your system. So to install Eclipse, what you have to do, you have to use this URL. See here, http://www.eclipse.org/downloads. eclipse.org/downloads. That means how you are going to download this Eclipse based on your system type, like whether it is like 32-bit or 64-bit. Based on that, we are going to install Eclipse on based on your system type, whether it is like 32-bit or 64-bit. We are going to install Eclipse on your system. Okay, so you should have Selenium server installed. Selenium server. So it is nothing but it is a jar file. Selenium server standalone, it is nothing but it is a jar file. So to install the Selenium server standalone jar file, you have to use this URL http://docs.seleniumhq.org/download /download. Okay, http://docs.seleniumhq.org/download. Okay, so the Selenium server standalone that you have to install is 2.45.0. 2.45.0. This is a Selenium server standalone jar file version that you have to have it on your system. Okay, and then you should have JDK and JR. See, once you install this Eclipse on your system, automatically JDK and JRE has to be installed. So where you will have the JDK and JRE now, let's see. See, okay, in C drive, when you install Eclipse, go to your C drive, go to your program files, and then you'll have here Java. Double click on Java. You have JDK and JRE here. You have JDK and JRE. Okay, JDK means, what do you understand by JDK? It has to be installed. If JDK and JRE are not installed, you will not be able to open your Eclipse. Okay, so you should have JDK and JRE. JDK and JRE. JDK means Java Development Kit. JRE means Java Runtime Environment. Java Development Kit and Java Runtime Environment. Okay. Okay. And then now, what are the advantages? What are the advantages? What are the advantages of the Selenium? First thing is, you can save the time. You can save the time. So by executing the test cases without any manual effects, we can go ahead and save the time. Okay, and we can reduce the cost of the company also. We can reduce the cost of the company. We can reduce the cost of the company. Okay, and the next one is accuracy. We can go ahead and maintain the accuracy. Okay, we can go ahead and maintain the accuracy, and we can identify the bugs and report the bug. Identify the bugs and report the bugs. We can identify the bugs and report the bugs, and we can ensure for quality. We can ensure for quality. We can ensure for quality. Now we go for types of automation tools. In testing, you have different types of automation tools. Okay, so first we'll go with like a manual testing, and then we have automation testing, and then we have performance testing. Manual testing, automation testing, and performance testing. Manual testing means manually you'll perform testing on the application. Automation testing means tool will perform testing on the application like Selenium, QTP. These are all the automation tools. Selenium, QTP, RFT. These are all the automation tools. And then next one is what? Performance tool. Performance tool means like load runner, gmeter, okay, silk, performer. So this all comes under the performance. Okay. And then they may ask you what is the difference between a Selenium and a QTP. They will ask you what is the difference between Selenium and QTP. Selenium, it's an open source tool. It's an open source tool. QTP, it's a commercial tool. It's a commercial tool. And Selenium, it supports Java, C Sharp, Perl, Ruby, Python, and HTML. It supports Java, C Sharp, Perl, Ruby, Python, and HTML. But whereas QTP, it supports VB scripting. It supports VB scripting language. It supports VB scripting language. And Selenium, it works on Internet Explorer, Firefox, Opera, Chrome, Safari. But whereas QTP, it supports only Internet Explorer and Firefox. It supports only Internet Explorer and Firefox. Okay. And what is the operating systems that we are going to use? For Windows, Mac, and Linux. The operating systems that we are going to use for Selenium is Windows, Mac, and Linux. For QTP, what is the operating systems that we are going to use? Windows. We are going to use only Windows for QTP. For Selenium, we are going to use Windows, Mac, and Linux. And then Selenium, it supports only web-based applications. Supports only web-based application. But whereas QTP, it supports both Windows and web-based application. Okay, it supports both Windows and web-based applications. Okay, and then next we go for Selenium components. So we have different Selenium components available here. We have different types of Selenium components available here. First one is Selenium IDE, then Selenium RC, then Selenium WebDriver, then Selenium Grid, Selenium WebDriver, Selenium Grid, Salindroid, and APM. Okay, so these are all the Selenium components that we have. So first one is Selenium IDE. What do you understand by Selenium IDE? Selenium IDE means what? Selenium IDE means what? It is for recording and running the scripts. Okay. Selenium IDE is nothing but it is for record and run the script. So in QTP also we have recording and running the scripts, right? So for in Selenium we use Selenium IDE. IDE is nothing but integrated development environment. Selenium IDE means integrated development environment. So it stands for recording and running the scripts. It stands for record and running the scripts, and it is an add-on to Firefox. It is an add-on to Firefox. That means we can go ahead and download and install this Firefox only in Selenium IDE. Like only in Firefox I can say. Okay, the Selenium IDE you can go ahead and download only in Firefox, not in any other browsers. Okay, and the recorded scripts can be viewed in all the supported languages. Recorded scripts can be viewed in all the supported languages. So what are all the languages that are going to support the IDE is C#, Java, Perl, Ruby, Python, HTML. Okay, so these are all the languages that Selenium IDE supports. So now let us go ahead and install Selenium IDE. See, you can go ahead and install the Selenium IDE in Firefox 36.0. You should have 36.0 installed on your system. Okay, install 36.0. So that in that version, your Selenium IDE will work full-fledged. If you have like a newer version, the Selenium IDE sometimes may work or may not work. Okay, so now see here, Selenium IDE download. See here, Selenium IDE add-ons for Firefox. Just click on this Selenium IDE. You can install the Selenium IDE only in Firefox browser, not in any other browser. If you go ahead and open this, it will ask, if you go ahead and open your Selenium IDE in Chrome, then it will ask, it will work only in Firefox browser. So make sure, okay. So go to your Selenium IDE and then click on this add to Firefox. Click on add to Firefox. So once you click on this add to Firefox, see it is installed. And now it is asking you to go ahead and install now. So just click on this install now so that your Selenium IDE will be installed. So once your Selenium IDE is installed, where can you see that Selenium IDE? Where can you see that Selenium IDE? See, you can see here. On the top right side corner, you have Selenium IDE. So just click on the Selenium IDE. See, this is how our Selenium IDE looks like. This is how our Selenium IDE looks like. Okay, so now whenever you install your Selenium IDE, first thing what you have to do is go to options, go to options again, and then go to general, and then select enable experimental features. Enable experimental features and then click on OK. Okay, so when you enable that experimental features, I told you Selenium IDE supports all different languages. So what are those all languages? Go to options, go to format, and see these are all the languages that Selenium IDE supports. These are all the languages that Selenium IDE supports. Okay, and then see here you have an option record and stop. So you have options recording and running the script. So always move this from fast to slow. Always move this from fast to slow, and this is in the recording mode. See, this is in the recording mode. So once this is in the recording mode, what you have to do is see here. Always the default language that you have to use is HTML. Default language is HTML. So here you have two different views here in Selenium IDE. Okay, you have two different views here in Selenium IDE. What are they? Table view and source view. Table view and source view. Table view means what? What is this table view? Why we are using this? It will show the statements in a graphical user interface, which is further divided into three parts. What are they? Command, target, and value. It will show the statements in a graphical user interface, which is further divided into three types. What are they? Command, target, and value. So command means what? Command. It is used for performing operations on the object. So now let me record it. Okay, so this is in the recording mode. Minimize it. Go to google.com. Enter and enter Selenium here. Once I did some recording, see, automatically some lines of code has been generated here. Some lines got generated. So command means what? It is used for performing operations on the object. Operations means what? Operations means what? Like open, type, click. So those are all the commands. Target means it is used for identifying the objects in the application. It can be used for identifying the objects in the application like name, CSS element, ID, path. So this all comes under the target. Value means what? It is used for providing the values. Like providing the value, like whatever you wanted to search, you will go ahead and provide those values here. Okay, so this is a table view. Now coming to the source view. Source view means what? It shows the statements in the HTML format. So whatever you have recorded here, that lines of code will be seen here in the HTML format. Default is HTML. If you wanted to go ahead and see these lines of code in some other language, then what you will do? Go to options, go to format, and choose like what are the language you want to choose. So I want to choose Java WebDriver. So just click on this. See, it has been changed to some language. Okay, so go to options, go to format, and change it to some other language like Python or whatever you want. Okay, and the default, see, you will not be able to click on this table unless and until it is in the default HTML format. This is the default HTML format. Now you have recorded something. Now I wanted to go ahead and run it. So to run, you have two different options. See here, run current test case and run entire test case. Run current test case and run entire test case. So run current test case means what? Just click on this run. See, automatically it will open your Google and it entered Selenium. See, it entered Google and then it entered Selenium. So runs are 1, failures are 0. There are no failures. Now I wanted to go ahead and record another new test case. To record another new test case, what you'll do? Go to file, go to new test case. Okay, this is the new test case. Now go ahead and do the recording. So just click on this record. So once you click on this record, minimize it. Minimize it. And then go to google.com, whatever you want, just you can go ahead and do it. Google.com and then enter testing here. And then click on it. Okay, so now you enter testing. See here. Open, target and value. That means you're opening something and typing something. Okay, now run the program. Only this test case you want to run. So just click on this run. See, what is the command, what is the target, and what is the value that you are going to pass. Okay, so runs are 1. Okay, and then run entire test case. That means play entire test suite. Just click on this run. Okay, see it opens google.com, it entered Selenium, and again it opened Google and then it entered Selenium. That means it will run all the test cases. It will run all the test cases here. Okay, so this is play entire current test case. Only this test case it is going to run. Play entire test case means it is going to execute all the test cases. It is going to run all the test cases. Okay, did you understand? It is a set of programs. If they ask you what is Selenium IDE, then you have to say it is a set of programs and the user interface from where user can interact with that set of programs. Okay, it is a set of programs and a user interface from where user can interact with that set of programs. And the drawback for this Selenium IDE is it works only for Firefox browser. It will not work for any other browser. It works only for Firefox browser. Did you understand, everyone?
Arjuna, I didn't understand the output. Like when
See,
we record
see here.
and
I have recorded. You understood recording?
yeah,
Yes.
then
Now,
output I understand.
output means see here. Click on this run. Once you click on this run, see it is opening here. Google. Did it open?
Okay. Yeah, now I understand. Yeah, right.
It will enter testing and then it will execute. Okay, so run that and what are the failures? Okay, so this is
All right.
MIDE. Okay, in QTP,
Yeah, I didn't see
recording
that.
and running the program. In QTP, you have used recording and running the program. So here also in Selenium, you are going to use record and run the program. But record and run the program we will not do. We have to write the script manually here also. Okay, so why we are using this recording and running the script here is in case when you are writing the program, if you are not able to know what the particular code is, or if you are not able to find any particular ID or object or whatever it is, then you will take the help of Selenium IDE. You will take the help of Selenium IDE. That I will show you when we are writing the programs and all. I'll show you how you will take the help of Selenium IDE. Okay. So will you install until here? Padma, Charvi, Biplab, Preeti, Nirmal, everyone. Okay, install until here, practice until here. Okay, and whoever did not install the software, try to install, and they will not install the Selenium IDE on your system. You have to install Selenium IDE. Okay, if
Arjuna,
you are not able to install, check with them.
Arjuna, I have just another question.
Yeah.
Like when you press the recording, the Google Chrome, is it on our desktop? It's not going to be like a VM, a workstation or anything.
No, it will not be. Firefox, it will be on your desktop. You don't have any separate VMware or anything for this. Okay.
We'll run that one in Firefox.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I will stop it here for today. Selenium first class. Okay, so we will continue tomorrow and make sure you revise your recording. Guys, in the previous session, we have started Selenium. And where did I stop? Selenium components. Okay. Yeah. So altogether, we have different types of Selenium components available. Okay, we have different types of Selenium components available. What are they? Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver, Selenium Grid, Salendroid, APM. So these are all the different Selenium components that we have. Now coming to Selenium IDE. Selenium IDE means integrated development environment. Yeah, yes.
Archana, my system is like, when you go to a program file in Java, only JRE7 is showing. JDK is not showing.
JDK is not showing. Okay. So are you able to
How can I
at least are you able to open the Eclipse? I will tell you. When we go to Eclipse, I'll show you whether it is opening or not. Okay. Then I will tell you whether you need a JDK or JRE. Okay.
Okay, yeah, this only JRE7 is showing here.
JRE 7. Okay. Let's see that later on. Okay. Yeah. So
Okay, thank you.
ID is nothing but integrated development environment. So this is the Selenium ID is for record and run the scripts. It is for recording and running the scripts, and it is an add-on to Firefox. It is an add-on to Firefox. That means we are going to install this Selenium IDE only in Firefox browser, not in any other browser. We are going to install that in only Firefox browser, not in any other browser. And this recorded scripts can be viewed in all the supported languages. As I told you, like they can be installed in C#, Java, Python, Ruby, Perl, HTML. Okay, so the recorded scripts can be viewed in all the supported languages. So if they ask you what is Selenium IDE, then you have to say it is a set of programs. It is a set of programs and a user interface from where user can interact with that set of programs. Okay, where user can interact with that set of programs. Okay, and then now we go for Selenium RC. RC is nothing but a remote control. RC is nothing but it is a remote control. So it is also known as Selenium 1. It is also known as Selenium 1 and it is a server and it launches browsers one browser at a time. It is also known as Selenium 1 and it is a server and it launches browsers one browser at a time. And it acts as an API. API means application, program, interface and library. Application, program, interface and library, and it is responsible for entire automation. It is responsible for entire automation and it is a set of programs to perform automation testing. It is a set of programs to perform automation testing. So it is to use or to interact with that programs, we need to configure them in any user interface. Okay, we need to configure them in any user interface. So generally people use Eclipse. People use Eclipse as it is a powerful editor for writing the Java program. As it is a powerful editor for writing the Java program. Okay, so after Selenium RC only they have made Selenium WebDriver. See, RC nowadays no one is using because it is a remote control. No one is using now. Everyone is using WebDriver. Okay, everyone is using WebDriver. Okay, so if they so after Selenium RC they have made Selenium WebDriver. So as Selenium WebDriver is providing more facilities for automation testing, when compared to RC, people started using WebDriver and slowly RC is getting duplicated. Slowly RC is getting duplicated. Okay, now next we go for Selenium WebDriver. Selenium WebDriver means what? Extended version of Selenium RC is nothing but WebDriver and it is also known as Selenium 2 and it is also known as Selenium 2. So Selenium WebDriver is nothing but it is a set of powerful programs to perform automation testing. Selenium WebDriver is nothing but it is a set of powerful programs to perform automation testing. So to interact with these programs, we need to configure them in any user interface. To interact with these programs, we need to configure them in any user interface. So generally, people use Eclipse as it is a powerful editor for writing the Java program. So all the programs, whatever we are going to write, everything will be written in the WebDriver. Okay, all the programs will be written in the WebDriver. Okay, and then next one is Selenium Grid. Selenium Grid. Selenium Grid means it is to run the test scripts similarly in all the browsers. It is to run the test script similarly in all the browsers. That means by using Grid, we can perform compatibility testing. We can perform compatibility testing, and it saves time also. Saves time also. So RC and WebDriver is sequentially executed, whereas grid is a parallel execution. Parallel, if you want to execute, then we use a Selenium grid. So if they ask you what is Selenium grid, then you have to say it is a special set of programs used for executing the test parallel on multiple machines. For executing the test parallel on multiple machines. So to increase the performance of the execution, we use Selenium grid. In order to increase the performance of the execution, we use Selenium grid. Okay, Salendroid means what? Salendroid. It is for Android platform. See, in the question only you have Salendroid. That means Android platform. We are going to use this in only Android platform. Okay, so for web-based applications, this is suitable only for the web-based applications, and it is done only for Android applications. And if the application is, and if the version is less than 4, then you go for Android, that is Salendroid, like Samsung Galaxy S3 or something like that. If the Android version is less than 4, then you go for Salendroid. APM means if the Android version is more than 4, then you go for APM. So here in APM, it supports both iOS and Android. But here Salendroid supports only Android. Okay, so APM it supports both iOS and Android. Okay, any questions until here?
So are we going to use only Selenium WebDriver?
Yes, in all the to write a program, we are going to use WebDriver. For APM, again, you have a separate course you will have for APM. It's like for mobile application. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So WebDriver is the thing that we have to go ahead and use to write all the programs in Eclipse. Okay? Any questions until here?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Now, next one is we go for Core Java Basics. Core Java Basics. So what is Java? Java is nothing but it is an object-oriented programming language. Java is nothing but it is an object-oriented programming language, and it contains multiple data types. It contains multiple data types like int, float, double, character, arrays. So these are the data types. So Java is nothing but it is an object-oriented programming language, and it contains multiple data types like integer, float, double, arrays, character, like that. Okay, now coming to Java naming conventions. When you are writing the program, what are the conventions that you have to go ahead and use? So what is the name and what is the convention that we are going to use? What is the name and what is the convention that we are going to use? So name is what here? Class name. Class name. So what is a convention? Class name. So it should start with uppercase letter. It should start with uppercase letter, and it can be a noun. So basically you should say that it should start with uppercase letter. That means the first letter of the class should always be a capital letter. First letter of the class name should always be a uppercase letter. And the next one is what? Interface name. Interface name. So it should start with uppercase letter, and it should always start with an uppercase letter. This one start. The next one is what? Method name. The method name means method name. It should start with lowercase letter. It should start with lowercase letter. And the next one is the variable name. Variable name means it should also start with lowercase letter. Start with lowercase letter, like Java, language, like that. Anything like first name, last name, email ID. So this all comes under the variable names. Next one is package name. So what are the conventions? It should start with a lowercase letter. Or it can be uppercase also. Okay, and the next one is constants. Constant. So it should be in uppercase letter. Should be in uppercase letter. It should be in a uppercase letter. Next one is access modifiers. Access modifiers. So there are 4 different types of access modifiers. What are they? Private, public, default, and protected. Private, public, default, and protected. Now coming to private. Private means what? Private. That means if at all you wanted to access any stuff only in that class, then we use a private access modifier. If at all we wanted to access any stuff only in that class, then we use a private access modifier. Public means what? Whenever we wanted to access some stuff throughout the project, then we use a public access modifier. Whenever we wanted to access some stuff throughout the project, then we use a public access modifier. Default means whenever we wanted to access some stuff only in that package, then we consider them as the default access modifier. Whenever we want to access some stuff only in that package, then we consider them as default access modifier. Okay, and the next one is what? Protected. Protected means if at all we wanted to access some stuff in that package as well as child classes in other than packages, then we use protected access modifier. Then we use protected access modifier. Okay, if at all we wanted to access some stuff in that package as well as child classes in other than packages, then we use protected access modifier. Okay. Did you understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now coming to OOPS concept. See, first 2 classes, 3 classes, you will not understand anything. I'm 100% sure you guys will not understand anything. But once we start writing the program, that will be the easiest one. Okay. So OOPS concept. OOPS means what? Object oriented programming language, which means object oriented programming language. So any object in the world belongs to some class. Any object in the world belongs to some class, and every object will have a set of properties and it can do some actions. Every object will have a set of properties and it can do some actions. So properties are divided into two types. Properties are divided into two types. What are they? Static properties and non-static properties. Static properties and non-static properties. Now coming to static properties. Static property means if at all the values of the properties are common to all the objects in the class. If the values of the properties are common to all the objects in the class, then we call them as static property. Okay, if you take an example of a human being, what are the static properties that you have in a human being? What are the common things that you have in a human being? What are the common things that you have in a human being? Like number of hands, number of legs, am I right? So that all comes under static property. Non-static means what? Non-static means if at all the values of the properties are changing from object to object in the class, then we call them as non-static properties. We call them as non-static properties. Okay, so that means example example non-static like name, color, height, weight. This all comes under non-static properties. Okay, and now coming to actions. So altogether you have two different types of actions available. What are they? Static and non-static action. Static and non-static. Okay, static means what? If at all some actions are commonly done by all the objects in that class, then we call them as static functions or static actions. We call them as static functions or static actions. Non-static means non-static means if at all the objects are doing the actions which are changing from object to object in that class, then we will call it as non-static actions. So like if you take an example of a human being, what are the static actions? Common actions done by the human being like breathing, smelling, these are the actions performed. Okay, and then what about the non-static? Like playing, studying. So this all comes under non-static actions. Okay, comes under non-static actions. Now next one is data types. Data types. So there are 8 primitive data types in Java. Okay, there are 8 primitive data types in Java. What are they? Any idea? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, and then character. Okay, these are the 8 different data types that you have. So first one is byte. So what do you understand by byte? It is used to store an integer value up to 8 bits. Byte means it is to store an integer value up to 8 bits. Short means what? It is used to store an integer value up to 16 bits. It is used to store an integer value up to 16 bits. Int means it is used for storing an integer value up to 32 bits. Used to store an integer value up to 32 bits. Long means what? It is used for storing an integer value up to 64 bits. It is used for storing an integer value up to 64 bits. Float means it is used for storing a decimal value up to 32 bits. Store an integer value up to 32 bits. Double means it is used for storing the decimal value up to 64 bits. Okay. Boolean. Boolean means it is used for storing either true or false. It is used for storing either true or false. Character means it is used for storing a single character. It is used for storing a single character. Okay, and then next one is string. So what do you understand by string? String means what? It is a data type. Okay, string is nothing but it is a data type where we can store the data types. So we are declaring string in 2 different ways. What are they? Locally and globally. Locally and globally. Locally means locally. If we declare any object, that is variables or methods locally, then the scope of that particular object is limited to that particular block only. Look, the scope of that particular object is limited to that particular block only. Okay, so now let me give a small example. See here, string. How I am going to declare the variable here? See, string str is equal to null. I'll declare this as null, and then string name. String is equal to whatever the name you want. You can put C. Okay, so string str is equal to null, and string is equal to C. Okay, and then now coming to globally. Globally means we can declare the objects in 2 formats. What are they? Public and private. Public and private. Okay, so public means what? These objects can be accessed within the class as well as outside of the class. These objects can be accessed within the class as well as outside of the class or another class. Okay, so how we are going to declare this one? Public string str is equal to 0. Public string str is equal to 0. Private means these objects can be accessed within the class only. Within the class only. What is that? Private string str is equal to private string str is equal to 0. Okay, so now we go for methods or function. Methods or function. So method means what? Methods or function. So method is nothing but it is a block of statements which are accountable for a specific task. Okay, method is nothing but it is a block of statements which are accountable for a specific task. Okay, so methods are reusable. That means we can go ahead and reuse these methods any number of times. So methods are reusable. Okay, and then we can call methods anywhere from the class. We can call methods anywhere from the class. And we can call methods within the method also. We can call methods within the methods also. And methods should have a unique name. Methods should have a unique name. Okay? Any questions? We should have a unique name. And we can declare methods in two different ways. What are they? Static and non-static. Non-static. Static and non-static. Okay? Any questions?
No.
No? Okay. So these are all the different methods that we have. So any questions, or you want me to repeat anything? It's hard for you to understand, everyone. Biplab, Charvi, Padma, Nirmal. So this
Yes, that's true.
class, it will be interesting. Like you will understand.
Yeah, once we do some programming, then I think it would be
Yes,
interesting.
yes, exactly. Once you start doing the programming, it will be very, very easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So until here, you wanted to revise? Yeah. Yes. Go ahead. Any questions?
No, no.
Okay. So shall I stop it here? What do you think? Shall I go for some more time? Shall I continue for some more time? What do you think? Biplab, Charvi, Padma, Nirmal, Sudhir, Tony, everyone. What happened?
Okay,
Yeah,
it's no problem. You can continue.
Huh? Is everyone understanding or not?
Yeah, you can continue. We don't mind.
What about others? Nirmal, Padma, Biplab,
Yeah, me too. I don't
Sudhir? Are you?
have any question.
Yes, Archana, you can continue. I'm there.
Okay, okay. Fine. Yeah, just wanted to check, is everyone following or no? I know this is hard to understand, but like first you should know these basic concepts. Okay, so now I will tell you how you have to write the program. So before that, see here, what you have to do is now in your systems, okay, yeah, like in whatever the drive you want. See, in what I did is in D drive, I have created a folder called Selenium. So you should also create a folder called Selenium. So in that particular folder Selenium, I have three other folders. What are they? Eclipse, library, and workspace. Eclipse, library, and workspace. Okay, so now you have Eclipse. So Eclipse is a place where you have this exe file. You have this exe file. Okay, and then next one is library. So here in library, cross check the like you have to go ahead and go to this library. So here in this library, what all you'll have? Chrome driver, Firefox setup 36.0. I told you, you should have 36.0 installed on your system. Am I right? So this 36, you can uninstall your Firefox on your system, and then when I send you this all, you can go ahead and install Firefox setup from 36.0 from here. Okay, and then Internet Explorer driver, this is also an exe file, and Selenium server standalone exe file. Okay, So I will send you these all documents. So whatever I sent it to you, go ahead and make sure like you have them all in the library folder. And then you have to create another folder called workspace. So workspace means workspace.
Where we can store our whatever the work we done.
Workspace is where you can go ahead and save the programs. So all the programs will be saved here in workspace only. Okay, all the programs will be saved in workspace. All the programs will be saved here in workspace. Okay, so these all you have to go ahead and create it in your whatever the drive you want. Okay, yeah, and one more thing is next what I have to say. Okay, so here let me start with public. Public means what? Public. Objects can be accessed in multiple classes and packages of the projects. Okay. So now what I will do is, now I will tell you what are the WebDriver commands. Okay. So before I go for the WebDriver commands, I will tell you how you have to start writing the program. So first see here, Java program structure. Java program structure. So how you are going to start writing the program? From the package. That means first thing, whenever you open your Eclipse, you have to go ahead and create a project. So under that project only, you have to go ahead and create a package. Okay, so you will write here package and then the name of the package. Package and the name of the package. So let's say the name of the package. Okay, package and then the name of the package. And then after you go ahead and declare a package, now you have to go ahead and declare a class. So to declare a class, what you use? Public a class and then the name of the class. So let's say the name of the class is sample1, something like this. Name of the class is sample1. And then under this class only, you have to go ahead and declare the main method. So to declare the main method, we have to write this public static void main, and then you are going to write the string arguments. Okay, and then to get the output, what you have to write? System dot out dot println. That means whatever you wanted to go ahead and print, just put it here. Hello, I'll put hello Selenium. System.out.println. It is whatever the output you wanted to get, just put it here. So this is a Java program structure. This is how we are going to write the Java program structure. Okay. So this program I'll show you in tomorrow's class. So whoever did not install the software, please call the support desk so that they will install the software. And in the meanwhile, I will go ahead and upload this this files and I will send it to you. Okay, I'll send it to you right now. Make sure like you create a folder called Selenium. In Selenium folder, you create another 3 folders called Eclipse, Library, and Workbench. Okay.
So Archana, we have that Eclipse on our desktop. So
Yeah,
can we just move that folder
yeah,
directly into Selenium?
yes, you can move it. Not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, you can move it.
Okay.
Not a problem.
So my JDK
JDK and JRE. Yeah, when you open your Eclipse, then you can say if your Eclipse is opening, that's fine. If it is not opening, then you have to call the support desk so that they will install. So, any questions from the previous session, or you want me to repeat anything? No? Okay.
I didn't video. I was sick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
I'll
It's okay.
return tonight.
Yeah. So now let's go ahead and start writing the program, like how we have to go ahead and write the program. Okay. So package.
Ardhana,
Yeah.
could you please repeat the Java programming structure package sample you wrote down
Yeah.
last
That's
day?
the same thing I'm telling you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yesterday we started with Java program structure. So this is how the structure of Java should be. So if you go Java, like what is the package name? Package and then the name of the package. Okay, package and then the name of the package. So under this package only we are going to create a class. Okay, and under the package only you have to go ahead and create a class. Now under the class only you have to go ahead and write the main method. Main method means like where you will go ahead and start writing the program from. So public static void main, which is the main method, and so here in the main method, what you write, if you want to get any output, you will use system.out.println, and then you are going to give the output. Okay, so this is the basic structure of Java. Now first one is first type. So package declaration. So I'll show you how we are going to go ahead and declare this Java package. So first one is package declaration. Package declaration statement. Package declaration statement. So what is the name of the package? So what you do here? Package and then the name of the package. Package and then the name of the package. So let the name of the package is sample. Name of the package is sample. So under package only we can go ahead and declare a class. Okay. Under package only we have to go ahead and declare a class. Next one is what? Import statements. Import statements. So what is this import? Why we are importing this? We can import built-in and user-defined libraries using import keyword. Okay, we can import built-in and user-defined libraries using we can import built-in and user-defined libraries using import keyword means to import the keywords. See here, like you will have like this. When you write the program, automatically from the program it can be imported. So import java.io.console. Import java.io.console. So or else you can say import java.io.start. Okay, so here import means what? Why we are importing? Import means what? In order to use existing classes, objects, and methods, we use import. In order to use existing classes, objects, and methods, we use import. So import java.io.console means it imports console class from IO package. It imports console class from IO package. And import java.io.star means it will import all the columns from and import java.io.star means it will import all the classes from IO package. Okay, so here Java means what? Java means what? It is a project. IO means what? It is a package. Console means it is a class. Okay, Java is a project, IO is a package, and console is a class. Okay, and then we go for class declaration. Class declaration. So class declaration means what? It declares the, like how you have to go and declare the class under the package. Okay, so example, how we are going to declare a class? Public class and then the name of the class. So the name of the class is what? Sample. Let me put, or else the name is like some class name is something like Java. Okay, so here public means what? Public means what? It is an access modifier. Class means what? It is nothing but Java keyword to declare a class. Java keyword to declare a class. Sample like Java means what? The name of the class. The name of the class. Okay. So whenever you are declaring a class, the first letter of the class should always be a capital letter. The first letter of the class should always be a capital letter. Okay, and the next one is comment section. So to comment anything in Java, what we have to use? We have to use a double slash. We have to comment something, we have to use a double slash. And then we go for main method. Main method. Main method means what? Java program execution starts from the main method. Okay. Java program execution starts from the main method and it is mandatory in every Java program. Okay. It is mandatory in every Java program. Example, like see here, public static void main, and then you are going to give a string here, string arguments. Okay, so this is the how we are going to declare the main method. So main method has to be declared only after the class is declared. Okay. Now public means what? Public means what?
Can be accessed from anywhere.
It acts as an access modifier. Public means it acts as an access modifier. Static means we use main method without invoking any object. Okay, static means we use main method without invoking any object. Void means it returns nothing. It returns nothing. Main means method name. You can write any name here, any method name, whatever the name you want, you can write the name for that method. Okay. So this is how we are going to write the program. So I'll show you how you have to open the Eclipse now. See, go to your D drive, go to your Selenium. In Selenium you have Eclipse, right? So just double click on Eclipse. So once you double click on Eclipse, see here, you'll be able to see this exe file. See here, Eclipse. This is an exe file. Okay, so just double click on this Eclipse. And then see here, you have workspace. Workspace means what? Workspace means what? It is a place where you are going to save the program. So in D drive, in Selenium, in workspace, you are going to save the program. So just click on OK. So now your Eclipse will open. See, whenever you open Eclipse for the first time, you'll be able to see workbench in the right side corner. Okay? Whenever you are opening Eclipse for the first time, you will be able to see workbench in the right side on the top, like a link. Okay, so just click on that workbench. Okay, so once you click on that workbench, see here, this is how our Eclipse looks like. This is the Eclipse page, it opens. Okay, now once this Eclipse is open, first thing is you have to go ahead and create a project. You have to go ahead and create a project. So how we are going to create a project? See here, you have new, just click on this new. Okay, and then click on Java. Click on Java and then click on Java project. Click on Java project. So what is the name of the project here? Let's say the name of the project is automation Tony output. Okay. Make sure like you will not have any space in between. You should have underscore or something. Okay. And then use an execution environment JRE. JRE means it should have the latest version, that is Java SE 1.8. Okay, Java SE 1.8 and then click on next. See here, you are able to see the source SRC. Select it and then click on finish. Okay, see here, this is how our project will be created. See, automation tuning. This is how it open. Now, let me close this one. I have created a project. So now this is the project. It has been created. Automation tuning. Now you have source and JRE system library. So now what you have to do is you have to associate Selenium server standalone jar file to this project. So how we are going to associate? Right click on your source, go to build a path, and then configure build a path. Okay, and then go to libraries, and then click on add external jars. Are you able to see? Click on add external jars. Now click on Selenium server standalone, which is a jar file. Okay, and then click on apply, and then click on OK. See, Selenium server standalone 2.45 jar file has been created. Okay, now you have to go ahead and try to create a package. First thing is you have to go ahead and create a package. So how we are going to create a package? Right click on your source. See, here you have source. Right click on your source, go to new, and then go to package. So what is the name of the package? The name of the package is, let's say, core Java. I'll put something like Java, whatever you want you can put. And then click on finish. See here, core Java package has been created. Core Java, the package has been created. So under this core Java only, we have to go ahead and try to create a class. We have to go ahead and create a class. So how we are going to create a class? Right click on your core Java, go to new, and then go to class. So what is the name of the class? So let's say the name of the class is something like sample. And then the first letter of the class should always be a capital letter. Okay, the first letter of the class should always be a capital letter. So sample. And then don't forget to choose public static void main, which is a main method. So if you choose this one, no need for you to write in the program manually. Okay, automatically it will be taken up by itself. So always choose a public static void main, which is a main method, and then click on finish. Did you see that? So package has been created, a class has been created. Under the class, the main method, that is public static void main, has been created. Okay, now I will write a small program here. So first thing is I wanted to go ahead and initialize the value to declare the variables. I can say I want to declare some variables. So what I'll put, A is equal to 50, comma, B, comma, C. A is equal to 50, comma, B, comma, C. Okay. Now, B is equal to, I'll give some value. B is equal to 30, I'll give. Okay. B is equal to 30, I'll give. Now, I'm going to get the output. I'm going to want to get some output. So to get some output, what you have to use? You have to use the output statement. What is that? System dot out dot system dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. What is that? You want to print a plus b. I want to print a plus b value. So a plus b is what? 50 plus 30. So which is 80. So once you run the program, where you will get the output? You will get the output here in the console. See here, click on run. See, you got the output. So you just got the output because they wanted to know A and B value. That's it. And so A and B value is 80. Now, to get the output in the form of a statement, so what you put? System dot out dot println. What is that? I want to print the value in the form of a statement. So what I'll do here is addition of A comma B is plus A plus B value I want to get. I want to add A and B. So addition of A comma B is what you'll get. You'll get the addition of A comma B is 80. Addition of A comma B is 80. So run your program and check. You get it in the form of a statement. See? Addition of A comma B is 80. Earlier you got just 80 because I want to get the output for A plus B. That's it. In the next output statement, I want to get the form of a statement, that is addition of A comma B is 80. Okay, and then now I wanted to check which one is greater, like A is greater or B is greater. To check which is greater, what you will do? Which statement you will use? If condition, right? So you will write the if condition. So if A is greater than B, then what will write? System dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. What is that? What is that? A is a big number. A is a big number. Don't forget to put semicolon. System dot out dot println. What is that? B is a big number. You will check whether A is greater or B is greater. A is greater or okay. And then now you will give like I want to print all the values from C is equal to 1 to 10. See, run until here and check which one is greater. It will show you whether A is greater or B is greater. See, A is a big number. 50 is greater than 30. So A is a big number. Okay, and now I wanted to print the C value, that is from C is equal to 1 to 10. I wanted to print all the values. So what I'll put here is for C is equal to 1, C less than or equal to 10, and then C plus plus. C plus plus. That is incrementing the values like 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3, 1 plus 4, 1 plus 5, 1 plus 6 like that. So it will print all the values until 10. Including 10, it will print all the values because C is less than or equal to 10. When it starts with C is equal to 1. Okay. So now run, so to get the output, what you write? System dot out dot println. What is that? C value you will get. Okay, so run it. So when you run the program, so see here, you'll get the output here in the console. Okay, so this is A is the big number, and then see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means from 1 to 10 it will print all the values. It will print all the values from 1 to 10. So this is how you have to write the program. Did you understand? Charvi, Nirmal, Sudhir, Biplab.
We put the plus sign.
That is to increment the value. That I told you 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2. For incrementing the value, you put C++. Okay?
Okay.
Adding, right? C is equal to 1 to 10. What you wanted to get, but how you are going to increase, adding 1, 1, 1, 1 to each and every output. Okay? So this is a sample program that you are going to, like basically you will get the output here in the console when you run the program. Okay, any questions until here, or you want me to repeat anything? No?
I think we need to practice.
Yeah, you have to practice. Yes.
Arjuna, in the beginning you said right hand side. What we need to do in the beginning? The right hand side.
You have to click on workbench. Okay, you will have workbench. So just click on that workbench so that your Eclipse will open. Okay. Yeah. Now next one is WebDriver commands. WebDriver commands. So what are the commands? First one is get. Get means what? It is to open the URL. Get means to open the URL. Quit means what? It is to close the browser. Get is to open the URL and quit is to close the browser. And the next one is what? Close. Close means it is to close the child window or pop-up window. Okay, it is to close the child window or pop-up window. Okay, and then next one is interactive commands. Interactive commands. So first one is what? Send keys. Send keys means send keys. That means it is to enter some value in the text box. Send keys means to enter some value in the text box. Okay, and the next one is what? Click. Click means by using this command we can click on a button, or you can click on a radio button, or you can click on a checkbox, or you can click on an image, or you can click on a link. Okay, and then next one is new select. New select means what? New select means what? It is to select some value from a drop down or a list box. To select something from the drop down or a list box. Okay, and the next one is what? Clear. Clear means it is to clear the value from the text box. It is to clear some value from the text box. Okay, so in QTP, to find any particular element, What did we use to know what are the properties and objects of a particular element? What did you use? UTP, what did you use to find any particular element? We use object spy. Am I right? We used object spy. But here in Selenium, what we are going to use? Any idea? In Selenium, what we are going to use? We are going to use a firebug and a firepath. We are going to use firebug and fire. Okay, so Firebug means what? It is an add-on to Firefox. That means we can go ahead and install this Firebug only in Firefox browser, not in any other browser. So how we are going to install? See here, this is the URL that you have to use. http://addons.org/en-us /firefox/ add-on/firebug. Firebug. So just copy this one. Copy this and paste it here in your Mozilla Firefox. And then click on enter. See, once you click on enter, it will open this Firefox. See here, Firebug. So just click on this add to Firefox. Once you click on this add to Firefox, it will be installed. See, now it is asking you to go ahead and install now. So just click on install now. It will be installed in like seconds. Okay. So Firebug will be installed. So once your Firebug is installed, how do you know whether it is installed or not? See, in the right side on the top, you will be able to see Firebug. Okay. Or else when you right click on any of the, if you right click on any of the text box or something, you will be able to see inspect element with the Firebug. Inspect element with Firebug. Okay, just click on this. So your element will be inspected. See, it can be either identified with ID or name or class or type, anything. Okay, do you understand? You can find anything here. Then you can identify it with ID or name or class. So this is how you have to install Firebug. Now you go for Firepath. So Firepath is nothing but it is also an add-on to Firefox. Okay, so now instead of bug, you'll put a path. See here, instead of bug, you'll put path. Fire path. Click on this add to Firefox. So here Firepath you have to install it, and once you install it, you will be able to see some text box. So how do you know whether this Firepath has been installed or not? So right click, go to inspect in Firepath. Are you able to see? You are able to see inspect in Firepath. That means it will be, see, click on that. So Firepath is nothing but this is the X path. That means if in case if it is not identified with any ID or name or class, then we go with Firepath. That is X path. In case if you are not identifying the object with ID or name or class, then you go with Firepath. Okay. Any questions? No? Everyone. Biplab, Chavi, Padma, Sudhir. Tony, everyone?
No. No, I'm good.
No? You're good? Sudhir, Tony,
No,
everyone?
it's not.
Yeah, so will
Yes,
you?
I'm good.
So
Yes,
you have
Archana,
to
we are good.
download this one, Firebug, Firepath. You have to go ahead and download. Okay. Training desk will support desk will not go ahead and download on your systems. So what you have to do is go ahead and download this Firebug and Firepath and try to write this code in your Eclipse. Okay. Try until here. Okay. So we will continue in tomorrow's class. Make sure like you. Why did you put again A? A is equal to 50, comma. Why did you put again A in line number?
Oh, it should C, yeah? Oh, okay. Then,
B and C, B comma C. Again you put A.
oh, oh, yes, sorry. Oh, yeah.
You understand?
Okay. Then
Now you get
we have to click run, yeah?
yeah.
Run some,
Run. Okay.
okay.
Yep. Got
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah.
No problem.
Then
And
what is C?
C. C is
Which
also
one?
an integer. If you want to get the value of C, put C. If you wanted to declare in the program, if you write in future some values, then you will write the C.
Okay, okay.
C is also to initialize the value.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, also C also has a value. Yeah? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Then, okay.
Any other questions? Tony, Nirmal, Charlie, Biplab.
And
No, I could not
No,
practice
I'm good.
today, so I'll practice
Yeah,
on
practice.
weekend. So
Yeah, please.
okay then. Okay.
Okay. So in the previous session, I have started writing a sample test keys. And we have web driver commands, that is get, quit and close, and then interactive commands, and then you have firebug and firepath. You have firebug and firepath. So firebug is, it is an add-on to Firefox. That means both you can go ahead and install only in Firefox browser, not in any other browser. Okay, so now what I will do is, now we will go ahead and write few other programs, that is global declaration and parameterization. Okay, now or else before I'll tell you one more thing. What is in Firefox we use a Firebug and Firepath. Okay, so to take the elements we have different add-ons for different browsers. For different browsers we have different add-ons. Okay, so what are the browsers and what are the add-ons? What are the browsers and what are the add-ons? The first one is Firefox. The browser is Firefox. So for Firefox, what you have? Firebug and Firepath. Okay, and then for Internet Explorer, what you have? Developer tools. For Internet Explorer, you have developer tools. And for Google Chrome, what you have? You have inspect element. You have inspect element. And the next one is what? Safari. For Safari, you have again inspect element. And then for Opera browser, again you will have inspect. So by default, these all are available. By default, these are all available. Okay, only for Firefox only you should go ahead and add Firebug and Firepath. Only for Firefox we should add Firebug and Firepath. Okay, you should add Firebug and Firepath for these browsers. Okay, So now let us go ahead and start writing global declaration and parameterization. Global declaration. So global declaration means what? The process of sending or passing the value from the main method to the method is known as parameterization. The process of sending or passing the values from the main method to the method is called parameterization. Global declaration means to pass the values from the method to the main method. Method to the main method. So you can declare any number of methods under a class. Okay, so now I will show you. See here. Go ahead and open your Eclipse. Why so many of them did not join today? Padma, Preeti, Sudhir, three of them. Okay. Yeah. So now see here, you have a package. Package is what? Core Java. Core Java is a package. So under this package, you are going to declare a class. So how you are going to declare a class? Right click on your Core Java, go to New, and then go to Class. So what is the name of the class here? Let's say the name of the class is Global Declaration. Global declaration, and then select a public static void main, which is a main method, and then click on finish. See here, this is the global declaration. That means first you are going to declare a package. So under the package only you are going to have a class. So under the class you are going to have a main method. You have a package, under the package you will have a class, and under the class you are going to have a main method. Okay, so now I will try to go ahead and declare a string under this class. So to declare a string, what you'll write here? Private string str. Private string str, and then change the string to string. So just place your cursor on your string and change to string java.language. Change to string java.language. And then what you will do is I will try to go ahead and create a method under this class only. I'll try to create a method. So to create a method, what will write here? Public void and then the name of the method. So let's say the name of the method is the sample. The name of the method is sample1, and then you are going to declare the string. So string is equal to Mahesh. String is equal to Mahesh, and then you have to print the output. So to print the output, what you write here? System dot out dot system dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. What is that? Welcome, and then you are going to provide the string. Welcome and then string. So when you run the program, you will get the output as a welcome Mahesh, like that. Okay, now I have given one method. This is one of the method. So now you can, I told you can declare any number of methods under the class. So this is one method. Now you will go ahead and try to create another method. So what is that? Public void, and then the name of the method is what? Sample. Name of the method is sample2, and then you are going to declare a string. String is equal to, I'll put Rajesh. Okay, and then to get the output, what you write here? System dot out dot println. What is that? welcome string. And then to get the output, what you write here, you got system.out.println, and then you'll write welcome string. Okay, so now string is Rajesh. So now in the main method, what you write in the main method?
Object. Here create an object.
Yes, you have to go ahead and declare. Okay, the class only you have to go ahead and declare. So how we are going to declare here? See, class name. Class name is global declaration. Class name G is equal to new class name. Class name new is G is equal to new global declaration, and then D dot sample one, and then G dot sample one, and then D dot sample two. So now run your program. Click on run. Where you will get the output. See here in the console you'll get the output. So what you'll get the output as? Welcome Mahesh, welcome Rajesh. Welcome Mahesh and welcome Rajesh. So this is global declaration. That means you are going to pass the values from the method to the main method. Okay, we are going to pass the values from the method to the main method. That is called in global declaration. To pass the values from the method to the main method is called global declaration. Okay. Now coming to parameterization. Parameterization. So parameterization means the process of sending or passing the values from the main method to the method is known as parameterization. The process of sending or passing the values from the main method to the method is known as parameterization. Okay. So now let me go ahead and declare a class. So right click on your core Java, go to new, and then go to class. So what is the name of the class here? Let's say parameterization, and then select public static void main, which is the main method, and then click on OK. So this is the package. Okay. What you do, you have to go, you have already created the package and then a class, and under the class you are going to write the main method. Okay, and then see here, first thing is what you have to go ahead and declare the method under the class. So how you are going to declare the method? Public void, and then the name of the method is sample3. I'll put sample3 something. Okay, and then declare a string in this only, string str. Okay, and then to get the output, so first change the string to Java language. So just place your cursor on your string and then change to string java.language, and then to get the output, what you do here? Get the output, what you do here? System.out.println. What is that? Welcome, and then string. Welcome. Okay, and then the main method is public static void main, which is the main method, that is string argument. Now the name of the class. Yeah.
We use the plus string. Plus is come together, means plus string.
Yes, exactly. Together.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now public static void main, which is the main method, and then you are going to declare a class name. So class name parameterization. P is equal to new parameterization, and then P dot sample3. What is the string? You can give any string. Mahesh, and then P dot sample3. Then you can put Rajesh, and then if you wanted to declare any, you can declare any number of strings here, and then Kishore, like this. You are going to declare any number of strings here. Okay, so when you run the program, what will happen? You get the output. What is that? Welcome Mahesh, welcome Kishore, and then welcome Rajesh. Okay, so click on run. Okay, see here you have welcome Mahesh, welcome Rajesh, and welcome Kishore. This is your output. So what will happen? You are passing the values from the main method to the method. Main method to the method is called parameterization. Global declaration means from the method you are going to pass it into the main method. Okay.
Why there is no space between welcome and moist? This come together.
Where you can put not a problem.
Okay. Oh, like this. Okay.
It's up to you. Like see, one second. See, you understood?
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Yes. So this is parameterization. So these are global declarations and parameterizations. Okay, and then next one is how you have to go ahead and declare a, like how you have to open a particular browser. So no one joined. How should I start? I can't start it at all. So I will stop it here, guys, because there are so many members did not join the session today. Okay, because like that is
Okay.
because for further
Okay.
programs you should know like all the WebDriver commands. So no one is here, like only you four are here. So other 3 or 4 members have to join. So I will stop it here. Will you revise until here? Nirmal,
Okay.
Harvey, Biplab.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have any
Yes.
questions, you can ask me.
Okay. On Monday. Okay.
You don't have any questions right now?
No,
No.
not right now. We have to practice on the
Yeah,
weekend.
practice. I'm stopping it here only. Next topic, the main topic will start where you have to start writing the program. Okay. So make sure like you practice until here. If ever you're not understanding anything, make sure like you share your screen as Nirmal shared today. Share your screen so that like I can help you out where you are going wrong. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Archana.
Okay. Share your screen, Nirmal. I gave you the access.
Hold on. Why is it not going through?
You're not able to?
Hold on. It's going through. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah. Make it fast. I have to start the class.
Yeah. Sorry. It's going through. Yeah. It's going through.
Not working?
Yeah. It's working. It's yeah. Now it's good. Yeah. Did you see? You see?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
No, not there? Oh, hold on. Okay.
No, he left. Any other questions? Others? Charvis, dear, Tony?
No, not today.
Not today.
I'm good, Archana.
Good?
Archana, I
Yeah,
have
yes.
a question, Archana.
Yeah, yes. 1 second. Let me finish Nirmal and then I will come to you. Yeah, Nirmal, share your screen. Yeah, I can see your screen. Okay? Yeah, so what is your question? Nirmal, unmute.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is when I did like this, yeah, like a conditional, then it was fine. But when I did like a C++, but it didn't, I couldn't see the result in the console.
It's standard order. No, it will not run because what if?
I give you the control, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll give you the control and you do, yeah, or yeah.
yeah. Give me the control.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So here, see here, you have given b is equal to 1, b less than or equal to 10, b plus plus. Okay, and then system dot out dot println, and then you are going to provide the b value, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 1 second. I have written bit blank. With what name I have created for you guys? Um, whose name did I use for Eclipse? Biplab or Padma? Whose name did I use earlier? What name did I use, guys, earlier? Padma or
Nirmal, I
Preeti?
I
think so.
Huh?
I don't remember.
Nirmal, I think so.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
No, not
I
Nirmal.
think Nirmal is
Nirmal? No. Okay, let me check.
I think Archana, you use my name in first class.
Nirmal? Is that Nirmal?
Yes, this is Nirmal.
No, not Nirmal. Which name did I use? Like someone was saying I used some name. What is that? What is the name?
Archana, this is Tony. I
Hello.
think you use my
Ah,
name on the first
Tony.
class.
Yeah, I know. I use the phone. Yeah.
બપા હું કહું છું દર્શન ને કરે મારે ટ્રેનિંગ ચાલે છે
Tony.
હા હા હું કહું એમ.
Okay, wait, guys. Let me go ahead and open the recording first.
Archana. It's Tony Archana.
Tony, it's automation Tony, but I'm not able to see here. Right?
Yes, Archana. Automation is.
Automation Tony. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I got it.
You can see on the left hand side is automation
No,
underscore Tony.
I got it. Don't worry. Okay. So what is your error? Where is it? Okay. So b is equal to 1, b less than or equal to 10, b plus plus. System dot out dot println, and then why did you put here two inverted commas here? That's why you're not getting.
Okay. Okay.
B less than or equal to 10. No, you should not put this because you gave the C value. Why did you give the C value? You should not give the B value also. You will not get any output here. Give C here. Remove this one. Remove this one. C, you remove this one. Okay. Yeah. Now don't give the C value also. Just remove the C value. I don't want it to give any C value here. If not, it will not recognize. Okay. Then, okay. Remove that one. Okay. Now you run. You'll get it. How did you do again? What is this? A plus B plus C. Okay. Remove this line also as of now. Okay. Now you run. Also. Println. Okay. Where is the close bracket here after for. I will send you the code. Okay, see, you got it, Nirmal.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now let's start, guys. Okay, so in the previous session we have done global declaration and parameterization. Okay, so now we go for WebDriver commands is also done. Now I will show you how you have to go ahead and open a particular browser. So let's say we are going to launch Firefox browser. So for launching Firefox driver, what you have to do? For launching Firefox driver, what you have to do? So first thing is WebDriver. Driver is equal to new. Which driver I want to open? Firefox driver. Driver is equal to new Firefox driver. And then in that particular Firefox driver, I would like to open a particular URL. So to open a particular URL, what you write here? Driver.get. What you want to get a particular URL? So http://www.google.com I would like to open. Okay, so this is for launching Firefox driver. Okay, so like Firefox browser I am saying here instead of driver. Okay, so now see here, I will go to then right click on your code Java, go to new and then go to class. So what is the name of the class here? The name of the class is, let's say I want to open Firefox. Okay, so Firefox browser I want to open. So the class name I'm giving it as Firefox, and then select a public static void main, which is the main method, and then click on OK. See here, a package has been created, a class has been created. Under the class, a main method has been created. So now what I wanted to do is I would like to open a Firefox browser. To open a Firefox browser, what will write here? WebDriver. Driver is equal to new Firefox driver. WebDriver is equal to new Firefox driver. Now you have the errors at WebDriver. So to remove this error, what you'll do? Just place your cursor on your WebDriver and change to WebDriver. That is org.openqa.selenium. Okay, and then you have Firefox driver. So just place your cursor on your Firefox driver and change to Firefox driver. That is org.openqa.selenium. Okay, and then driver.get. What you wanted to get? A particular URL. So see here, .get. So what is that? http://www.google.com. So now when I run the program, what it does? When I run the program, what it does? First it will open the Firefox browser. It will go ahead and enter the URL. See here, click on run. See, now it will open my Firefox browser. It will open. It's running. See, it opened my Firefox and then it entered Google. Did you see that? www.google.com. So this is how it opens your application. So I am just launching here a Firefox browser. That means to open Google in Firefox, we use this one. This is Firefox browser. Did you understand? Tony, Biplab, everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now next is for launching for launching Opera. For launching Opera driver, same thing you have to do. Okay, so now right click on your core Java, go to new and then go to class. So what is the name of the class here? I am giving Opera browser helper, and then select public static void main, which is the main method, and then click on finish. See, Opera browser has created, a class has been created, a package has been created, under the package a class has been created, and under the class a main method has been created. Okay, so now to open it in Opera browser, what you'll do? Web driver is equal to new Opera driver. So make sure if you have Opera driver, then only your Opera driver will open. If you don't have Opera installed on your system, then you can't open your Opera driver. Okay, so I don't have Opera installed on my system. Okay, so I'll just show the program. So just place your cursor on your WebDriver and change to WebDriver, that is org.openqa.selenium, and then change your Opera driver to Opera driver, that is org.openqa.selenium.opera, and then next one is driver.get. What is that get? I want to open Google application. So http://www.google.com. That's it. You just go ahead and click on run so that your Opera browser will open. In case if your Opera is installed on your system. If it is not installed, you can't go ahead and open it. Okay. Now, next one. For Safari also same thing. For Safari, Firefox and Opera driver, the program is same. You are not giving any path. Okay, so for launching Safari browser also you have to write the same program. So now see here, right click on your core Java, go to new and go to class. So the name of the class is what here? Safari browser, and then select public static void main, which is the main method, and then click on finish. Okay, so now a package has been created, a class has been created, under the class a main method has been created. Okay, so now what you write here? Web driver is equal to new Safari browser. Okay, so just place your cursor on your web driver and change to web driver, that is org.openqa.selenium, and then just place your cursor on your Safari browser and change to Safari driver, so not browser. So change your Safari driver to Safari driver, and then driver.get. What is that? http://www.google.com. So your Safari browser will open. Okay, yeah. Now next one is what? For launching Chrome driver. For launching Chrome driver, what you have to do? Okay, so now see here, you have the library folder, right? You have in Selenium, you have the library folder. So here in library folder, you have the exe files. What is that? Chrome driver exe file, Internet Explorer driver exe file. Okay, so these are the exe files. Okay, these are the exe files. Okay, so now for this exe files you have to give the path. So how you are going to do that? So first right click on your core Java, go to new and then go to class. So what is the name of the class? Let's say I'm working on Chrome browser. browser, and then select public static void main, which is the main method, and then click on finish. Okay, so a package has been created, a class has been created, under the class a main method has been created. Now what you have to do, first thing is you have to open your, so first thing is you have to give the path. So system dot set property, system dot set property. So what is that? WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver. So for Chrome driver you have to write like this: WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver, and then you are going to give the path of it. So where is the path? Here in the D drive, in Selenium, in library you have the path. So copy this path. Okay, whatever the path you have, just copy it and then paste it here. Slash, it is a Chrome, right? So Chrome driver dot exe file, and make sure like you will have all the double slashes here. Okay, so this is the path that you have to give for the Chrome driver, and then WebDriver. Then what you'll do here? What you'll write it here? System.set property. You'll give the property. Then WebDriver. Driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, so change this WebDriver to WebDriver. So just place your cursor on your WebDriver and change to WebDriver, that is org.openqa.selenium. And then for Chrome driver, just place your cursor on your Chrome driver and change to Chrome driver, that is org.openqa.selenium.chrome. Okay, and then in this Chrome driver, I would like to open some URL. Okay, so then driver dot get, what you wanted to get, http://www.google.com. okay, driver dot get http://www.google.com. Now run your program. See, now it opened your Chrome driver and then it entered Google. Did you see that? So whenever you are giving the Chrome driver or Internet Explorer, you have to give system.set property, because you have the exe files for Chrome and Internet Explorer in library. So that is the reason you have to give the path of this exe files in your program. Did you understand, everyone?
Arsana,
Yeah.
why we do this one for launching different like browsers? What is the use? I don't know.
Because when you are running the program, they'll check, okay, check whether this application is working in Firefox. Then what you will do? They'll ask
In that, okay.
whether
Okay.
Google is working in Chrome or not. Then you have to write this code.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah, to open application, this is how basically you are going to start the program.
Then when we need to check particular page, we just give that page path of that page into that driver.get, right?
They will give it to you. Like what page you want to go ahead and work on, they will let you know.
Okay, so we can just put that link directly into that
Yes, exactly.
driver.
Directly put that link over there instead of www.com.
Oh, okay.
You can directly put. We will write some programs also regarding this.
Okay.
Okay, this is just the basics I'm telling you how to open the application. Okay, so for launching Internet Explorer browser, for launching Internet Explorer also you have to use the same code. So how? First go to your core Java, right click on this, go to new and then go to class. So what is the name of the class? Let's me put Internet Internet Explorer output. Okay, and then select public static void main, which is a main method, and then click on finish. See, a package has been created, a class has been created. Under the class, the main method, that is public static void main method, has been created. Okay, so now what you'll write here again, system dot set property. What is that? WebDriver dot, what will write here? WebDriver dot, this is an Internet Explorer, right? So what you can write it here?
internet.
IE dot driver, IE dot driver, and then what is the value that you are going to pass here in the path of this Internet Explorer? So this is the path. Okay, so copy this and then paste it here. Okay, and then IE driver server, IE driver server dot exe file. Okay, put double slashes here. Okay, and then WebDriver dot is equal to new Internet Explorer, new Internet Explorer driver. So change this WebDriver to WebDriver. So just place your cursor on your WebDriver and change to WebDriver, that is org.openqa.selenium. And then for Internet Explorer, just place your cursor on your Internet Explorer driver and then change to Internet Explorer driver, that is org.openqa.selenium.ie, and then driver dot get what you wanted to get, a particular URL. Okay, so now http://www.google.com. Okay, so when you run your program, it will open your Internet Explorer and it will open your Google. So make sure like your version also supports. See, it opened my Internet Explorer, but it is not entering Google because this Eclipse whatever I am having is not supporting the latest version of Eclipse Internet Explorer. I have it on my system, so they will let you know what is the Internet Explorer that you have to go ahead and install it. Okay, did you understand? But this is the code. Code is same. Did you understand?
Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay,
everyone,
I have a question.
Yes.
yeah, yes.
If they say like if it is Firefox, this application is working on Firefox or Google, so we cannot just open the Google browser and then test it over there?
Then what is the use of testing? You can directly test it, right? So why you use automation tool, right?
Okay, so yeah.
You will write the program. They don't know what is Google, what is Firefox. So you will write the code so that when they run the program, it will automatically check. That is automation testing. This is not manual testing. If you are directly opening Firefox and check whether Google is working, that is manual testing. That is not automation. Okay?
Oh, but on the manual testing we can do that way, yeah?
Yes, manual testing only you can do that. Okay? So revise.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Tony, Nirmal, Padma. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions?
Hello, Archana.
Yeah. Yes, Padma.
In the Selenium servers, you said rise to 2.45.0
Yeah.
standalone Java, but it was not showing Archana. It was showing 3.1 something.
No, I had sent it to you, right? See here in library, I have sent it to you. Selenium server standalone 2.4.
Okay.
This one you take. Don't take the one.
Okay, Archana, I got it.
You understood, right? So don't take that. So what you will do is when you go to the source, right click go to build a path, go to configure build a path. Okay. So once you go to configure build a path,
Okay.
am I right?
Yeah, Archana, now I got it.
Then go to add external jar and then check where you have that library, and in that library you will have Selenium Server Standalone 2.45.0 jar file. So just click on it, that will be added. So remove that 2.3 whatever you have it, just write, so just select that one and then remove it. Just click on remove so that it will be removed. And then you can add the new jar file, that is 2.45.0. Okay, did you understand?
Yeah, I understood now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do it.
thank
If
you.
you're not understanding, make sure like you share your screen. You would have got the answer. Can anyone tell me, Charvi? Can you tell me like why we are not using in Chrome? Anyone? Padma, Sudhir, Sony?
It supports only Firefox.
Okay. And what else? I told you you have the exe files available in the library, right?
Or it means like it's only support Firefox, Opera, and Safari.
Safari, yes. For others, you need exe files. So we have put this all exe files in the library folder. Okay, so that is the reason we are giving this path to open it in Chrome Internet Explorer. Chrome means you have exe files for Chrome, so you have opened Chrome. Okay, and for IE driver also you have exe file. So that is the reason we are using system.set property for this Internet Explorer and Chrome driver. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Any other
Yeah, I
question?
think on video I missed that one. That's why I was trying to without set property as well, but it's not coming.
Yeah, no, it will not come because you have to set the property because you have the exe files available in the library. So that's why I told you library folder you should have Chrome driver exe file and Internet Explorer driver exe file. Okay.
I got you. I got you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Any questions?
No.
No? Okay. So now let's start writing the programs. Okay. So see here. Okay. Now write a program to click on. I'm starting the programs, guys. Okay. If ever you're not understanding anything, please make sure like you are stop me. Okay. Write a program to click on manual FAQs, Selenium FAQs, and core Java FAQs in Selenium for testing application. Okay. So now see here, let me open the Firefox and then I'll show you how our Selenium for testing application looks like. See, seleniumfortesting.com. Seleniumfortesting.com. So this is how the application looks like. Okay, so here in this application, what you have to do, you have to close this window. So what you have to do, you have to just close this. Okay, and then you have to click on manual FAQs, Selenium FAQs, and core Java FAQs. So this is our program. So how you have to write the program? So first I will open my Eclipse. Eclipse open. Workspaces in D drive, in Selenium, in workspace you have to store, you can save the program. So just click on OK button. Your Eclipse will open now. See here, this is how our Eclipse looks like. Okay, and then now, like I will go ahead and try to create a program. So under Tony, you have a package. So under the package, you have to go ahead and create a class. So right click on your core Java, go to new, and then go to class. So what is the name of the class here? Selenium for testing, all right. Okay. Selenium for testing application. Okay. And then select public static void main, which is the main method. Public static void main, which is the main method, and then click on finish. And then click on finish. So the package is core Java, class is Selenium for testing, and then select public static void main, which is the main method. So under this main method, what you have to do is you have to go ahead and create the WebDriver. So how you are going to create a WebDriver?
Hello.
Yeah, how you are going to create a WebDriver?
Hello.
Yeah, Nirmal, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, maybe he's not able to hear. Yeah, he'll join again. Yeah. Public a class and then the name of the class and public static void main, which is the main method. So now what you'll do here? WebDriver driver is equal to new Firefox driver. WebDriver is equal to new Firefox driver. Now change this WebDriver to WebDriver. That means just place your cursor on your WebDriver and change to WebDriver. That is org.openqa.selenium. And then again place your cursor on your Firefox and change to Firefox driver. Nirmal, can you hear me now? Unmute. Nirmal. Yeah, then place your cursor on your Firefox and then change this to Firefox driver. Change to Firefox driver. That is org.openqa.selenium.firefox. Okay. Next, what you'll write? Now you'll go ahead and give a particular URL. So driver.get. What is that you wanted to get? What is that you wanted to get here? http://www.seleniumfortesting.com. http://www.seleniumfortesting.com. Now your application open. Okay. So now in this application, what I would like to do, I would like to first go ahead and click on this manual FAQs. So I don't know what this manual FAQs is. So what I'll do, right click on this manual testing, go to inspect element with the firebug. So it has been identified with what? See, it is not identified with ID nor name nor class. So it has been identified with href. So you are not able to clearly see whether it has been identified with ID or name or class. Then what you will do, you will take the help of Selenium IDE. Do you remember? I told you, you have to take the help of Selenium IDE if you are not able to see any ID or name or class. So go to your Selenium IDE, open your Selenium IDE, always move it from fast to slow. Okay, and change this to default HTML format. Okay, and then go to your table view. Okay, and then now it is in the recording mode. So first I want to know what this manual FAQs is. So just click on this manual FAQs. So once you click on this manual FAQs, see here, 2 lines of code got generated here. Now I wanted to see these lines of code in some WebDriver. Okay, so what am I going to do? Go to options, go to format and change it to whatever the language you want. Okay, so now this manual FAQs has been identified with what? See, come down like this and see it has been identified with linked text. Are you able to see this? It is not identified with any ID or name or class. It has been identified with linked text. So driver.find element by dot linked text. The linked text is manual FAQs and you will click on it. So write the same thing here. Driver dot find element by dot link text. So what is a link here? Copy it from here, okay? Don't write it manually. See, link is manual FAQs. So copy it from here. Copy it, paste it here. Dot, what you will do? You will just go ahead and click on it. You will go ahead and click on it. So once you click on it, now what you have to do? You have to go ahead and click on this Selenium FAQs. So just click on FAQs. You don't know what is the Selenium FAQ. So what you'll do? Right click, inspect element with the Firebug. See, when I will show you a small trick. See, if you are not identified with any ID or name or class, then you'll be able to see, if in case if you are able to see href, then you can directly take it as a link text. Okay, you can directly consider it as a link text. Okay, so Selenium FAQs. So copy it. Now you'll write it here. Driver dot find element by dot link text. Link text is what here? Selenium FAQs dot, what you will do? You will just go ahead and click on it. You will go ahead and click on it. So once you click on it, now click on your core Java FAQ. So right click on this and inspect element with Firebug. So inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with href. So whenever you see href, again you have to consider this as a link text. So the link is core Java FAQs. So copy it and then now write it here. Driver dot find element by dot link text. So the link here is core Java FAQs. Dot, what you will do? You will just go ahead and click on that. Okay. So this is what you wanted to do. So now run your program. Just click on run. See, automatically it will open your Firefox driver, like Firefox browser, and then it will click on manual FAQs, Selenium FAQs, and core Java FAQs. Yeah. Since it opened your Firefox, then it will enter selenium for testing.com and then you click on manual FAQs. It clicked on Selenium FAQs now, and then now it clicked on core Java FAQs. Are you able to see everyone? Viplab, Charvi, Padma, Nirmal, Sudhir, Tony.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Archana,
Yeah.
what you did previous, like at the beginning, because I got disconnected, I could not grab like what you said.
Yeah, what I did is I just created a package and then I created a class, and in the main method I have written this program. That's it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So
You
what exactly?
last time, uh, where did you open that window? The other one, like you showed us, like
This
or
one?
this window, yeah, yeah.
Firefox window. This is Firefox, right?
Oh, Selenium testing or the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Open your Firefox and then enter Selenium for testing. That is what you wanted to do. Okay. Enter Selenium for testing, and then in that Selenium for testing, what I would like to do is I want to click on manual FAQs, Selenium FAQs, and core Java FAQs. Okay.
And why do we this? Like when in what situation we do this one?
This is an application which you have to test. Whatever the
Oh,
application, like Facebook application or Gmail application, whatever the application they give you, if they provide you any requirement, based on that requirement, you have to test the application like this by writing
okay.
code. Okay, you are not testing it manually. When you write the code, when you run it, automatically it is clicking on manual FAQs, it clicked on Selenium FAQs, and then it clicked on core Java FAQs. Yeah, next program.
So Archana, this
Yeah.
program will just check those links, if those links are working or not, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but
Whether
on particular page, we need to write different program.
yes, whether you are able to click on that manual FAQs or Selenium FAQs or core Java FAQs, it is testing.
Okay.
Yes? Yeah. Now write a program to register into Mercury Tours. Okay, write a program to register into Mercury Tours. So let me open the Mercury Tours application now. Start.demo.com. Okay, so this is our Mercury Tours application. So what I would like to do is, I would like to go ahead and register into this Mercury Tours application. So to register into this Mercury Tours application, what you have to do is, see, first let us try to go ahead and create a class. Okay, so how we are going to create a class? Right click on your core Java, go to new, and then go to class. So what is the name of the class here? Let's say the name of the class is Mercury Tours. Mercury Tours, and then select public static void main, which is a main method, and then click on finish. See, a package has been created, a class has been created, under the class a main method has been created. Okay, a package has been created, a class has been created, under the class a main method has been created. Now let me open a WebDriver. So how you are going to open a browser, like in which browser? Let's say in Firefox browser only I would like to open this Mercury Tours. So WebDriver, driver is equal to new Firefox driver. Okay, so just place your cursor on your Firefox driver and change to WebDriver, that is org.openqa.selenium. And then next one is Firefox driver. Place your cursor on your Firefox. Just place your cursor on your Firefox driver and change to Firefox driver, that is org.openqa.selenium.firefox. Okay, and then you wanted to open a particular URL. So driver.get. So what you wanted to get a particular URL, right? What is that? Copy it from here. Copy it, paste it here. Okay, and then next what you have to do, you have to go ahead and click on this register, but I don't know what this register is. Right click, inspect element with a firebug. So it has been identified with what? href. Href is nothing but it is a link text. It's nothing but it is a link text. So the link here is register. So copy it. Okay, so now driver dot find element by dot link text. Link is what here? Register. Dot what you will do? You will go ahead and click on that register. You will go ahead and click on this register. So once you click on this register, now what you have to do? You have to enter the first name, last name, phone number, email ID, address, this all things. So I don't know what this first name is. So right click, inspect element with firebug. So it has been identified with name. Name is what here? First name. Name is what? First name. So copy it. Okay. So now driver dot find element by dot name. Name is what here? First dot. What you have to do? You have to set the name. Send keys, not set. Okay, you have to go ahead and send the keys. So dot send keys. That means you are passing a value. Okay, so in QTP, what did you do? Dot set. But here in Selenium, you have to use send keys. So what is the keys that you are going to send it here? Like what is the name? So you can give any name. Okay, so now I'll give a name called Kumari. Okay, and then next one is you have to click on last name. You wanted to go ahead and enter some last name. I don't know what this last name is. So what you'll do? Right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with name. Name is what here? Last name. So consider this only. So copy it. Now what you'll write here? Driver dot find element by dot name. Name is what here? Last name. Dot. What you will do? You will go ahead and send the keys. Keys is Kumari. Okay. And then next one is what? You have to go ahead and enter the phone. I don't know what this phone is. So right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with name. Name is what here? Phone. So copy it. Okay, so now driver dot find element by dot name. Name is what here? Phone. Dot. What you will do? You will go ahead and send the keys. You will go ahead and send the keys. And then next what you will do? You will go ahead and enter the email. I don't know what this email is. So right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with name. So name is what here? Username. So copy it. Driver dot find element by dot name. Name is what here? Username. Dot what you have to do? You have to go ahead and send the keys. So keys is like whatever the name you want, you can just go ahead and give the username. Okay. And then next one is what? Then you have to go ahead and enter the address. I don't know what this address is. Okay. So right click, inspect element with the Firebug. So it has been identified with what? Name. Name is what here? Address one. So copy this one and then driver dot find element by dot name. Name is what here? Address one. Dot what you have to do? You have to go ahead and send the keys. Okay. And then next one is what? You have to go ahead and enter the city. I don't know what this city is. Right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with name. Name is what here? City. So copy it. Now driver dot find element by dot name. Name is what here? City. Dot what you will do? You will go ahead and send the keys. Keys is Pittsburgh Airport. Okay, and then next one is what? State. Okay, so I don't know what the state is. So right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with state. State name. It has been identified with the name. Name is what here? State. So driver dot find element by dot name. Name is what here? State. Dot what you have to do? You have to go ahead and send the keys. Keys is Pennsylvania. Okay, and the next one is postal code. I don't know what this postal code is. So what I'll do? Right click, inspect element with the Firebug. So it has been identified with name. So name here is postal code. So copy it. Driver dot find element by dot name. Dot, what you will do? You will go ahead and send the keys, some keys. Okay, and then next one is country. See, whenever you see any drop down, whenever you have to choose something from the drop down, then you have to use a new select. Remember this, new select. What is that? Driver dot find element by dot what? Country, I don't know. So right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with the name. Name is what here? Country. So copy it. Okay. By dot name. Name is what here? Country. Dot select. Select by visible. So what is the text which is visible there? United States. Okay. It is United States. And then don't forget to put semicolon, and now here you have an error. What is that? At the select. So just place your cursor on your select and change to select org.openqa.selenium.support.ui. Okay, and then you click on this select by visible text. So just place your cursor on your select by visible text and change to select by visible text. Okay, and then next one is username. I don't know what this username is. So right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with name. See here in the backend, it is not username. What it is? It is email. So copy it. Now driver dot find element by dot name. Dot here email dot. We have to go ahead and send something you said. Okay, and then next one is you have to go ahead and enter the password. I don't know what this password is. So right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with name. Name is what here? Password. So copy it. So now driver dot find element by dot name. Name is what here? Password. Dot what you have to do? You have to go ahead and send the keys. Keys is let me. Okay, and then now coming to confirm password. So confirm password is also identified with the name. So just check it with like this. Right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with name. Name is what here? Confirm password. Copy it. Driver dot find element by dot name. Name is what here? Confirm password. Dot what you will do? You will go ahead and send. Okay, case is Kumari. And then now you have to go ahead and click on the submit. But I don't know what the submit is. So right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with name. It has been identified with name. So name is what here? Register. So copy it. Find element by dot name. Register dot what will do? You just go ahead and click on it. You just go ahead and click on it. That's it. So now run your program. See, click on run. Click on run. You see that? Thank you for your registration. You are now signing into your username and password. You have just entered. Okay. So this is how you have to write the program. Any questions?
Yes, Archana, I have one question.
Yeah, please.
In email address field, you haven't entered any email address, right? So if their system checks for a particular email format, then it will give you some kind of error,
Yes,
right?
it will give you an error. So you have to follow that particular format only. Here, in the backend, they don't want any format. So I just give it normally.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you have to write the program normally. Okay? Any questions or you want me to repeat anything?
Archana,
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. What is your question?
yeah, yeah. My question is that instead of copying the name field, then we can also directly write down the name like a country. We can type the country here, yeah.
No, you can't. You have to give the name. You can't type the country.
Or we have to copy and paste it. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you have to copy it and paste it here.
Oh,
Okay, so this is normally you will write the program. In case if they ask you, okay, write the program by using methods, by the form of methods, then what you'll write? See, methods have to be created only under the class, not in the main method. Okay, methods have to be created only under the class. So now within this program only, I'll go ahead and edit if you wanted to go ahead and write the program in the form of methods. Okay, so what I will do is under the class, you have to go ahead and create the method. So first what I will do is I will declare the web driver. So to declare web driver, what you'll write? Public web driver. Okay, now change this web driver to web driver. Just place your cursor on this and change to web driver, that is org.openqa.selenium. Okay, and then next one is what? I have to go ahead and open a method. So how I have to go ahead and declare a method? So to declare a method, what you write here is public void and then the name of the method. So the name of the method is what here? Public void and then the name of the method. So let's say the name of the method is open URL. Open URL. So to open a particular URL, what you write here? Web driver. You will not write web driver because I have already declared the web driver here. So driver is equal to new Firefox driver. New Firefox driver. So just change this Firefox to Firefox driver, that is openqa.selenium dot whatever it is. Okay, and then driver dot get. What you want to get? This URL. Okay, and then this is one method. Any number of methods you can go ahead and create under the class. So what you write here? Public void and then let's say register. I want to register. Okay, so public void and then register. Okay, so to register into the application, these are all the details that you have to enter. Okay. Okay, and then now coming to the main method. So here in the main method, what will write? I wrote earlier, like in localization and globalization, I have written what is that? Name of the class, right? Class name. You're calling all the methods from the methods to the main method. So class name m is equal to new class name. Okay, and then m dot first method is what? To open the URL. So open URL. And the next one is what? M dot register. M dot register. That's it. So this is how you have to write the program in the form of methods. Okay, so now run your program. Click on run. See? It will open your Firefox. All the values and then you click on Okay, so this is how you have to write the program in the form of methods. Okay, did you understand, everyone?
Yes.
Archana,
Yeah, go ahead.
for each class we have to define for every class we have to define the main method, yeah, public
Yes.
static void.
Yes.
Okay.
And now I will give you an homework assignment. Work on this. Write a program to book a flight ticket in SpiceJet. SpiceJet application. Write a program to book a flight ticket in SpiceJet application. Okay. See here, this is your SpiceJet application. So now what you have to do is you have to go ahead and book a ticket. So one way or round way. So if you wanted to go ahead and book a one-way ticket, then what you have to like where you wanted to fly from, where you wanted to fly to, like departure date, return date, number of adults, number of children, and then search for a flight. So this will be your assignment. If ever you are not understanding anything, I will repeat. I will write the program tomorrow. Write the program in tomorrow's class. Okay? Will you practice? Will you try this one, everyone?
Yeah, we'll try.
Yes.
And Archana, how do we write the radio button?
Huh? Just
How do we write that radio button thing?
right
Just like
click.
that drop down?
No, this is a radio button. Right click, inspect a firebug. So it has been
Just
identified.
the name?
Yeah, ID, whatever. If you find ID, name, class, whatever it is, identify that. Dot click. That's it. You are clicking on this, right?
Oh, yeah, ID instead of name.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now, what?
Hi Archana, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. So now, see here. Let's start with program. Okay. So write a program to book a flight ticket in flight application, that is SpiceJet application. Okay, so now first what I will do is I'll try to open my Eclipse. Yeah, let me open this Eclipse first. Let it open. Okay. So now see here, this is how our Eclipse looks like. So now write a program to book a flight in SpiceJet application. So see here.
Hey, hi, Archana. I wrote a program, but I'm getting some error. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, let me finish this one and then you can share your screen, okay?
Oh, okay. I wrote that SpiceJet application.
Yeah, okay, that's what. After that, after this, I'll show you. You can share your screen, okay? Or you
Okay.
check from your end where you're going wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, see here, we have a package. So right click on your package, go to new, and then go to class. So what is the name of the class here?
SpiceJet.
SpiceJet, very good. So I'll put SpiceJet and then select public static void main, which is the main method, and then click on finish. Click on finish. So your package has been created, a class has been created, under the class a main method has been created. Okay. So So now under this main method, see first what I will do is I would like to go and open my web browser. Okay, so first thing what we have to do is web driver is equal to new Firefox driver. Web driver is equal to new Firefox driver. So change this web driver to web driver. Just place your cursor on the web driver and change to web driver, that is org.openqa.selenium. And the next one, just place your cursor on your Firefox and then change to Firefox browser.
Firefox driver or Firefox browser?
Yeah, it is a driver. Wait. Yeah, this one. Okay, org.openqa.selenium.firefox. Now what you have to do is now what you'll do, I will try to open a URL. So driver.get. What you wanted to get a particular URL. So what is that? SpiceJet. So what I'll write here is SpiceJet application. You will go and give the URL. Here SpiceJetapplication.com. SpiceJet.com. So once the SpiceJet application opens, see here I want to choose one way. I want to choose one way. So what is this? I don't know what is this one way. So right click, inspect element with Fireball. So it has been identified with ID. See here, it has been identified with ID, name, class, so many things you have, but it has been identified with ID. So copy this ID. Copy it. Then what to write here? Driver dot find element by dot ID. ID is what here? This is your ID. Dot. What you have to do? You have to go ahead and click on it. Okay. Driver dot find element by dot ID. So ID, you will go ahead and click on that particular ID. So once you click on this particular ID, you have to go ahead and enter this departure. Okay, so to enter this departure, I have to click on this arrow mark, right? So I don't know what this arrow mark is. So right click, inspect element with Fireball. So it has been identified again with ID. Okay, so copy it. Now driver dot find element by dot ID. ID is, this is your ID. Dot, what you will do, you'll just go ahead and click on it. Okay, you'll go ahead and click on this. Once you click on this, now you have to choose the city. So how to choose a city? So let's say Goa. So right click on that, inspect element with Fireball. So it has been identified with what? HREF. It is not identified with ID or name or class. Then you are able to see HREF. So whenever you see HREF, I told you what we have to use? Link text. Am I right? Yes or no? So driver dot find element by dot link text. So what is the link here? Go dot, what you'll do, you'll just go ahead and click on it. Dot, you'll go ahead and click on it. Okay, and the next one is what? You have to go ahead and choose this city. Like, so let's choose Hyderabad. So right click, inspect element with Fireball. So it has been identified with href again. So it is a link text. So driver dot find element by dot link text. So what is the link here? Hyderabad. dot. What you will do, you just go ahead and click on it. That's it. Okay. And then next, what you have to do, you have to go ahead and choose the date. So I want to choose this January 30th. So right click on it, inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with href. href is again 30. So driver dot find element by dot link text. Link text is what? And so dot, what you will do is just go ahead and click on it. Right? Now next one is you have to go ahead and choose the adults. So to choose something from the drop down, you call it as a, you have to use new select. Remember, new select. New select. What is that? Driver dot find element here. Right click inspect element with Fireball. So it has been identified with ID. Copy it. Driver dot find new select driver dot find element by dot ID. ID is what here? This is your ID. Dot, what you have to do? You have to go ahead and what you do? Dot select by visible text. So what is the text that is visible here? You have to go ahead and choose the first. Copy it. It is adult, right? Like 2 or 3, like that you'll put. 3 I'll put. Semicolon. And now change the select to select org.openqa.selenium.support UI and change the select by visible text to change to select by visible text. Okay. And then next one is what? Now you have to go ahead and choose the children. So I don't know what this is. So right click inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with the ID. So ID is this one. Okay. So now new select driver dot find element by dot ID. ID is what? This is your ID. Dot select by visible text. So what is the text you want? You can go ahead and choose it. So let's say 2 children. Okay. And then change the select to select org dot qa.selenium.support UI. And then change the select by visible text to change to select by visible text. Okay, the same way you can choose infants also and then you can click on search. So to click on search, again right click inspect element with Firebug. So it has been identified with ID. So copy it. So now driver dot find element by dot ID. ID is what here? This is your ID. Dot, what you will do, you just go ahead and click on that ID. That's it. That will go ahead and click on it. So once you click on it, you will be logged into to book a ticket. See here, this is the program that you have to do. So now run your program. Open the application and then it clicked on one way and then now it chose Goa and now it is not choosing where it has to fly to. Okay, it is not choosing where it has to fly to. Okay, so that means What? You have the program is running too fast. It entered only Goa. After that, you have to wait for a specific time. So you can put thread dot sleep for 2000 milliseconds. So whenever you put here thread dot sleep in the main method, you have to put throws exception. You have to put throws exception. Now run the program again. Click on run. See, it opened your flight application. Now it choose like one way. Yeah, it choose Hyderabad. Now it choose the date. Now it choose 3 adults, 2 children, and then it clicked on search. So once it clicked on search, you will be able to choose like what ticket you wanted to go ahead and book. Okay, see, did you understand everyone? So this is how you have to write the program. So whoever has written, make sure like you have written the same way.
Archana, I have a question.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. What is
Hello,
it?
Archana. Yeah, this is like the drop down menu. Which one is we select the adult 3, but when the from and to is drop down menu as well. But you didn't write there select a new select.
Which one? This one? This one?
If you go to the flight, yeah,
This one?
this one. Which one?
What you're asking? This is the drop down. Okay. So what else? Yes, these are the
Yeah,
drop. So you have to put.
from is drop down and then to is drop down as also. But
Yes.
we didn't write new select there. But we wrote here is adults.
I
Which
have
one is
written
drop
new
down?
select. See here, new select, new select. I have written for both.
Yeah, but on the form from and to, is it this is the drop down menu as well?
Yeah, from and to. This
My
is not a drop down. See here, that's what I'm telling you. This is not a drop down. See, you have so many options here. Like this. Drop down means you will have only options in the straight line.
okay, understand now. Okay, understand now. Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
And
This,
Archana,
yeah, yes.
one more thing. You haven't you haven't added anything for currency or infant.
Yeah,
So is that okay if we don't?
yeah, same thing. You can enter. Not a problem. I did not.
Okay, okay.
It's up to
So
you.
if you don't enter, it will take the default value, right?
Yeah, it will take the default value. This is also a drop down. Okay?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did not do the same thing you did for from and to. I added the drop down thing. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, so this is how you have. Now you understood, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Archana,
Yeah.
in, in what situation you said like we have to put throw the exception and the other one you put?
Whenever your program is running and if it stops in between and if you think that your code is correct, the program is running too fast. To avoid that, you put throws exception. That means it will wait for a specific time to go to the next line of code.
Okay, and also in the writing thread dot sleep 2000, yeah.
Yes, whenever you put here thread dot slave, in the main method you have to put throws exception.
Okay, okay.
Okay? Yeah. So now next one is write a program to book a bus ticket in a red bus application. Write a program to book a bus ticket in a red bus application. So first let me open the red bus application. Okay. So now see here. This is your Redbus application. So first what I will do is I will try to go ahead and create a class. So right click on your core Java, go to new and then go to class. So what is the name of the class here? Let's say it is a Redbus. Okay, and then select public static void main, which is the main method, and then click on finish. See, a Redbus application has been created. Now see here, our package has been created, our class has been created, and under the class a main method has been created, that is public static void main, which is the main method. So what I'll do, I'll try to open a WebDriver. So WebDriver driver is equal to new Firefox driver. So change this WebDriver to WebDriver and change this Firefox driver to Firefox driver. Okay, and then driver dot get a URL. So copy this URL, paste it here. Okay, and then next one is what you have to go ahead and choose, like from. Okay, so I don't know what this from is. Right click, inspect element with fireball. So it has been identified with ID. ID is source. So copy it. Now what to write here? Driver dot find element by dot ID. ID is what here? Source. Dot what you have to do? You have to go ahead and send the keys. Keys is Hyderabad. You have to go ahead and enter the keys. Keys is Hyderabad. Okay, and then once you enter Hyderabad, see here you have so many options, but you have to choose any one of the option, right? So right click on that, inspect element with fireball. So it has been identified with what? It's not identified with ID or name or class. So what I can do, I can take the help of XPath. Okay, so to take the help of XPath, what I'll do, just place your cursor on this highlighted place and then right click on it and click on inspect in FirePath panel. Okay, then you can see the XPath here. So you can take the XPath because it is not identified with ID or name or class. So driver dot find element by dot XPath. So XPath is so and so dot, what you will do, you'll just go ahead and click on it, that's it. Okay, so once you click on it, now you have to enter like where you want it to fly to. I don't know what it is. So right click, inspect element with Firebug. Okay, so ID is what? Destination. So copy it. Now what you write here? Driver dot find element by dot ID. ID is what here? This is your ID. Dot what you will do? You will go ahead and send the keys. Keys is Goa. I'll put. Okay, I'll put Goa. So then you have to go ahead and choose this Goa. Okay, so right click, inspect element with Firebug. So again, it is not identified with ID or name or class. Right? So now what you will do, you'll take the help of XPath. So right click, inspect in Firepath panel. So this is the okay. So copy it. Now driver dot find element by dot XPath. XPath is, this is your XPath. Dot you will go ahead and click on it. You will go ahead and click on it. And then next you go for onward date. Onward date is what? Like on what date you want it to fly. Okay. So right click, inspect element with Firebug. So it is not identified with ID or name or class. Then you will take the help of XPath. So right click, inspect in Firepath panel. So this is the XPath. Okay. So driver dot find element by dot XPath. XPath is, this is your XPath dot, what you will do is just go ahead and click on it. Okay. Did you understand? Now choose the return date. I don't know what it is. So right click, inspect element with firewall. So it has been identified again with ID. ID is what? Return call. So driver dot find element by dot ID. ID is what here? Return call. Dot what you will do is just go ahead and click on it. So once you click on it, see here a date will appear. So you have to choose the date. So right click, inspect in FirePath panel. So it is not identified with ID or name or class. So right click, inspect in FirePath panel. So this is the X path. So copy it. Now driver dot find element by dot X path. X path dot what you will do is just go ahead and click on it. Okay, you just go ahead and click on it. So once you click on this, now you have to go ahead and click on the search buses. So right click, inspect in Firefox. So it has been identified with ID. So ID is a search button. So copy it. Now driver dot find element by dot ID. ID is what here? This is your ID. Dot and just go ahead and click on it. And go ahead and click on it. That's it. So run your program. So click on run. It opened your Red Bus application. See, it chose Goa, but it is not clicking on this Goa, right? That means the program is running too fast. So what I'll do after Goa, what I will do is I'll put thread dot sleep. That means wait for 2000 milliseconds, and here you can put throws exception. Throws exception. Okay, so now run your program once again. Now choose a date, onward date, return date, and then it clicked on search. Did you see that, everyone? So this is how we are going to write the program. Okay. So you can write this
Archana,
by using the methods also. You can write the same way as I told you yesterday. Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
yeah, one question. In that program, in the start date, yeah, do we need that click thing before start date?
Where click here.
After that,
This one.
yeah, because for the return date,
Yes, you have to click on each and everything.
yeah, but you have, for example, for this onward date, before we choose 30, we are clicking on it, right?
Automatically it opened, right? So no need for you to go ahead and choose it. Okay.
Yeah, because for return date, you wrote that line like return cal.
See here, I'll show you. When I entered Goa here, automatically it opened this onward date also. It opened that onward date. See, I'll put it again. I entered.
But for return date, we have to click on it.
Yeah, on return date you have to click. Okay, earlier for onward date it automatically opened, so I did not right click on that. But when I choose this onward date, it is not showing me the return date. So what I'll do, right click and then inspect element, and then you have to click this one. Okay, if it's opening,
Okay.
if it's not opening, then you have to click that.
Okay. If it doesn't open on particular side, then we have to click on it first.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So this is how you are going to write the program. The same way for methods also, you can write the program. Okay, so for methods also, you can write the program in the same way. So we have written the program for flight application, then Mercury tools, then manual FAQs, sports Java FAQs. Okay. So like this, you can go ahead and work on any of the applications. Okay, we can go ahead and work on any online web-based applications. You can go ahead and work. Okay, are you following? Padma, Biplab, Charvi, Nirma.
Yes, Archana.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we are left with like another topic, that is a frameworks. That I will tell you in tomorrow's class. So, any questions until here, or anything you want me to revise, or you have any questions, or someone wants to share your screen?
No, Archana, I have one question, not regarding this program.
Yeah, go ahead.
But when I worked on that browser programs like Firefox browser, IE browser, and everything, it opens up my Firefox when I run that program, but it doesn't open up that website
Yeah,
on because
I'll
on
tell
the new version, because I haven't checked. I already had Firefox, so I haven't installed the version you sent.
That's why. So what you have to do is uninstall your Firefox. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did, but I'm just wondering, do we need that particular version only, or?
Yes, that particular version you should have, because this Eclipse supports that version only. When you go to the real time, they will let you know which version it is supporting and which version it is not supporting.
Oh, okay. So it's okay, right? If it works on one version and doesn't work on the updated version.
Yeah, that's fine, because for 55, 56 it will not work, and 48 no, it will not work. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I had about 50, I guess. So I had to uninstall it, and then I installed the 36 one, then it worked.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
So I was just wondering if it, I mean, is it okay or no?
Yeah, it's fine. It depends on version,
Okay,
so no need to worry about that.
okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Mm.
Sudhir, uh,
No, I'm good.
Padma?
No, Archana.
Yeah. So tomorrow, mostly, tomorrow we'll be finishing and practice until here, guys. If you are having any questions, we'll discuss in tomorrow's class. Yeah.
Arjun, I have a question regarding yesterday's class.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You wrote the program, and after that you run the application, it will run fine, and then you write some program again. I didn't understand those, like why did you do that again?
That is another program. That is another program. If I wrote another again here, if I edited something, that is another
Yeah,
program.
right.
Okay, that is in the
Oh,
form
that was an
of method. So if you write the program in the form of method, you will clearly understand. Okay, this application is to open the application. This is to register into the application. So if you write all the program together, you will not come to know which lines of code is for what. Right? Did you understand? So yesterday, what did I do? I have written, I have created the methods. So if I create the methods, you can clearly understand this is to open the application. These two lines are to open the application. So to register, these are the lines to register into the application. Did you understand?
okay. This is another program, like open the application, not related with the other one.
This is another program. The same program I have edited. Okay, so you can consider this as another program. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's why I was confused, like what's going on there.
Okay, so just revise until
Okay,
tomorrow. I'll try to finish the course so that you know, like you can go ahead and start your marketing and whatever it is. Okay.
okay, bye.
Yeah. Okay then, guys. See you
Thank you.
same time. Yeah. So now coming to the frameworks. So what is a framework? Framework means what? The structural way to implement the script for better maintenance is known as a framework. Okay, the structural way to implement the script for better maintenance is known as a framework. So maintenance means how we are implementing the scripts. Maintenance means how we are implementing the scripts. So it is easy for us to analyze, update, execute, stabilize the script and get the test reports. So altogether we have different frameworks available here. What are they? Modular framework, data driven framework, keyword driven framework, and then hybrid framework. Okay, so these are all the different frameworks that we have. So first one is a modular framework. Modular framework means it is a basic framework. Modular framework means it is nothing but it is a basic framework, and we can also call it as a linear framework. Okay, it is a basic framework and we can also call it as a linear framework. So the application will be divided into multiple modules and submodules. Test engineer. Okay, the application will be divided into multiple modules and submodules by the test engineer. So modular framework means it is like a linear framework. That means recording and running the scripts. So in QTP also we have record and running the scripts. So they will implement the script for all the modules and submodules. That is a modular framework. Now coming to data driven framework. Data driven means what? Data driven. That means from data driven onwards, we are going to use external files. Okay, from data driven onwards, we are going to use external files to take the input data as well as get the Excel sheet, text file, XML. Okay, database. Okay, so this all comes under data driven testing. So in QTP also we did. What is that? Like how we are going to get the data from the Excel sheet, from Notepad, from data tables. All comes from the data driven framework. Okay, so data driven framework means you are going to use external files to take the input data as well as to give the output result. Okay, and now coming to keyword driven framework. Keyword means what? Keyword means it is nothing but it is a step. So it is a step by step execution and it is very similar to manual testing format. Keyword driven means it is nothing but it is a step, and it is a step by step execution and it is very similar to manual testing format. Okay, so yeah, so the way we are using to implement this script in manual testing format, in the same way for automation scripts also we can implement the script with the help of JUnit and TestNG. This is very important. In all the projects we are going to use data driven frameworks only, like JUnit and TestNG. Okay, so in manual testing what we are going to have, and in keyword driven testing what you will have. Let's see now. In manual testing what you are going to have, in keyword driven frameworks what you are going to have. So you will have JUnit and TestNG. So what is the precondition here? Precondition, that means before the test what you are going to do. Okay, and during the test scenarios. Test scenarios, or you can call it as steps. Then post condition. Post condition means after the test what you are going to do. Precondition, before the test what you will do, during the test what you will do, and after the test what you are going to do. For keyword driven frameworks, Like before the test what you are going to do, during the test what you are going to do, and after the test what you are going to do. Before the test, during the test, and after the test. Okay, so now first we will go ahead and learn JUnit. JUnit means what? Java Unit Testing Framework. Okay, JUnit means Java Unit Testing Framework. So it is to implement the script, execute the script in Java programming language. Okay, it is to implement the script and to execute the scripts in Java programming language. Okay, yeah, see here now. I will go ahead and open my Eclipse and we will try to create a JUnit program. See, go to your Eclipse and then double click on your Eclipse. So once you double click on your Eclipse, workspace. So your Eclipse will open. See here, this is our Eclipse. Okay, so now let me first go ahead and create a package. So let me go ahead and create a package called JUnit package. So what I'll do, right click on your source, go to new, and then go to package. So what is the name of the package here? The name of the package is JUnit, and click on finish. And then click on finish. See here, a JUnit package has been created. Now under this JUnit, I'm going to try to create a class. Okay, JUnit package has been created. Under this, I wanted to create a class, JUnit class. So how am I going to create a JUnit class? Right click on your JUnit, go to new, and then go to what? Let's say you don't have JUnit test case here. So what you'll do is go to new and then go to other. Okay, and then what you have to do is you have to go ahead and open your Java. In this, you will have JUnit. You will have JUnit. So under this, you have JUnit test case. Double click on this JUnit test case. And the name here is what? Let's say I'm writing a program for Selenium for testing up by using JUnit. So put Selenium for testing, and then you have to write setup and tear down. Setup and tear down. Setup means before the test what you are going to do. Tear down means after the test what you are going to do. That is what we learned, right? See, precondition. See here, before. Before means before the test what you are going to do. Test means during the test what you will do. After means after the test what you are going to do. Same thing you will select here. Setup and tear down. That's it. Just click on finish. So here JUnit class has been created. A JUnit class has been created. See, automatically it has written all the program. We did not write anything. Okay, a package has been created, a class has been created. Under that, before test, after test, and during the test. See here, before means setup, after means tear down. During the test, what we are going to do. Okay, yeah, and then next one is
These all three are main methods, yeah?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So now see here, Selenium for testing. I have before the test. Before the test means what? First we will try to go ahead and create a web driver here. So web driver, public web driver. So change this web driver to web driver. That means just place your cursor on your web driver and change to web driver, that is org.openqa.selenium. Okay, and then before the test, what you will do, you will try to open the application and then you are going to enter some URL. So I have already written the program for Selenium for testing. I'm just copying and pasting here. Normally you can open your application and then you can write. Okay, so here to open the application, what you write here, driver is equal to new Firefox driver and then driver dot get so and so URL. Okay, so before the test is this one, right? And during the test, before the test, you will open your application and then you will open your Firefox driver and then you will open your application. During the test, what you will do, I want to click on manual FAQs, Selenium FAQs and core Java FAQs. Okay, you have to click on manual FAQs, Selenium FAQs and core Java FAQs. So just, and after the test, what you will do, you will go ahead and close the browser. So driver.quit, driver.quit. You're going to close the browser, right? So driver.quit, that's it. So whenever you run a program, first it will go ahead and execute before test, then during the test, and then after the test. Okay, before the test it will execute, then during the test, and then after the test. So just run your program, just click on run. See, it is asking you whether you wanted to run the program in JUnit or TestNG. So select JUnit test and then click on OK. That's it. See. See, it opened your application. It opened Selenium for testing. You close this browser and then you clicked on manual FAQs, Selenium FAQs and core Java FAQs. See, did you see that? So now where you got the output? Earlier you got all the outputs in the console, but when you ran this JUnit, you got the output here in the JUnit section of Eclipse. You got the output here in the JUnit section of Eclipse. See here, took 29.433 seconds to go ahead and execute this program. Did everyone understand? Biplab, Charvi, Nirmal, Sudhir, Tony?
Yes.
Yes. So earlier they used to use JUnit. Now also they are using, but
Arjuna.
TestNG. Let me finish it. You can ask. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So this is JUnit. Whenever you run a program, you are going to get the output here in the separate JUnit section of Eclipse. Okay. Yeah. Now ask me, what is your question?
Actually, when we did in the last time, when I run the program, it follows all these steps, yeah, before, during, and after, yeah, or automatically.
Yes, automatically it will come. Okay. Yeah. And now we'll go for TestNG. Okay, we'll go for TestNG. So now TestNG is also one of the framework. Okay, very, very important. So first we will go ahead and try to create a package. So right click on your source, go to new and then go to package. So what is the name of the package here? TestNG, and then click on finish. See here, TestNG has been created. So under this TestNG, again you have to go ahead and create TestNG class. So to create that, first what you have to do, you have to go ahead and create a program. So go to help, go to install a new software. Install new software. So just click on this add and then the name is what here? TestNG. Then location is http://www.beust.com/eclipse. You have to write the same thing. And then click on OK. See? See here, test.ng has been created. So now what you have to do is you have to check in this test.ng, click on next. So it will be created, okay? So it has already created for me. So see here, test.ng has been created. So how you know that? Right click on your test.ng. Once you right click, see here, no need for you to go to new. You have already test.ng here. So go to test.ng and then click on create test.ng. Create test.ng. And then here you have to select before test and after test. Before test and after test, and then click on finish. So before test and after test will be created. Okay, so now here also what you will do here, first you will try to go ahead and create a WebDriver. So public WebDriver driver, public WebDriver driver. So change this WebDriver to driver. So just place your cursor on your WebDriver and change to WebDriver. That is org.openqa.selenium. Okay, and then before the test what you will do, you will, before the test, that means you will try to go ahead and write web, you will open your Firefox browser and then you are going to enter the URL. So copy it, paste it here, and then during the test what you will do, during the test means you will click on manual FAQs, Selenium FAQs and core Java FAQs. Okay, during the test, and after the test what you will do, you will quit. So driver dot quit, that's it, that's it. Okay, so now run your program. So once you run your program, now where you will get the output? In the separate JUnit section, you will get the output here in the console. See, it is running the program. So it will open your Firefox. See, it open your Firefox. Click on manual FAQs, Selenium FAQs and core Java FAQs. See, where you got the output? In the console, and you got here another one. What is results of running class text? Okay, so here failure exception. Okay, so this is console. This is results of running class new test. Okay, this is how we are going to write the program. See, both are same, almost the same, nothing is different. But in test and in JUnit, you are going to get the output in the separate JUnit section of Eclipse. But here in test.ng, you are going to get the output in the console. See, tests are 1 out of 1 and there are no failures. Failures are 0, skips are 0, passed is 1. Did you understand?
Yeah, Archana, in what situations we use this like to like
In all
this?
programs, in all the programs, however we wrote earlier, for all the programs you can write the same thing. They will let you know whether you have to write the program by using methods or by using frameworks, or they want you to go ahead and write the program normally. It depends on them. Whatever they suggest, based on that you have to write the program.
Okay, okay.
Okay, yeah. So this is test.ng. Now you go for hybrid framework. Hybrid is nothing but the combination of one or more frameworks is nothing but hybrid framework. Combination of one or more frameworks is nothing but it is a hybrid framework. Okay, any questions guys until here? So this is all about our Selenium. This is all about our okay.
That's it, all finished.
Yes, that's it. So what I will do is, now I will go ahead and forward Word document. I'll forward it to you, and the entire study material and what the questions and answers, whatever you asked, I'll forward it to you, everything. And I have so many experience based questions. Okay, so no need to learn all of them. Whatever we have learned in the class, to prepare on that. Did you understand? Biplab, Charvi, Nirmal, Sunil, Tony.
Yes.
I have so many.
Yes.
Yes.
So that all you don't require. Whatever is, since why I'm sharing it to you is in case if you wanted to put some experience and find a job, then that will be helpful for you. Okay, so just prepare on all the topics whatever we have covered, and make sure you drop an email to the training that you completed your course, so that they will go ahead and start preparing the resumes and everything. They will go ahead and start their process from there end. Okay, so if you don't drop an email, they will not come to know whether you have completed your course or not. Okay, in the meanwhile, I will also drop them an email saying that you have completed the course. Okay.
Okay, Archana, I have one question.
Yeah, yes, Charvi.
Not regarding this, but I was writing a program for that red bus thing. I just developed one program for the hotels to
Okay.
book some hotels. It
Okay.
worked, but I'm just wondering, when I was entering data manually in the program, what if I want to test hundreds of data? They give us a spreadsheet or something like that?
Yeah, they will give you some spreadsheet. It depends on the client, like how they wanted to provide you the information.
Spreadsheet or XML file, and how do we use those files?
So in Selenium, you will not use. You will use that all in QTP. So I told you from Excel sheet, from Notepad. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that they will give it to you.
But in Selenium, we just do enter the test data manually.
No, here it is not required. Okay.
Okay, so we just enter one data. If we want to test multiple data, then what do? You just enter one by one?
Yes, one by one. But all the data will not be given to you. The work will be divided among all the team members in a project. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Archana, which one is the Selenium? You just write the program. This is the one. If we practice, then we can go for interview and we can do the work,
Yes, definitely
or
you can do, because
something else.
Selenium you will not put like 5 years or 8 years of experience. Never do that. Selenium, put only 2 years,
All the
not more than 2 years of experience you put on your Selenium, guys. Okay, you can put a manual testing QTP, you can put more, but when it comes to Selenium, you should not put more on your resume. Okay.
I was checking the job, and most of the job is asking more than 3 years plus 8 years experience.
Yes, but everything includes, not only Selenium, okay? It includes everything like manual testing, QTP, Selenium, everything. Okay, if you prepare like
What about Java, Archana?
We need to put the head in first, isn't it?
yeah, Java, basic core Java, that's it. Whatever we learned, that core Java is enough for. Okay?
Oh, okay.
And Archana, I have some development experience too, so I should include that too, right?
Yeah, yes, if you want, you can include Charvi. You can.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, so prepare well, guys. Okay, if ever you have any questions, you can drop me an email. Okay?